Um, I didn't know the strength of so I can't best tell. But considering our last match, I strongly feel that we can go 2-0, 2 for Ghana. I know we do well. I think we do well. And Dalton Thomas, please pack aside. This is positivity because me, I believe my Black Stars. My jersey is ready, and we are coming out live from color to support. Welcome, we are bringing it home.
Believe the Black Stars, we've done so well in our previous match. I believe the team will do very well. We're having the new coach put together some new tactics that is putting the team in some proper position. I believe that Ghana will do absolutely well. Maybe a 2-1 with Panama will be fine.
As a Ghanaian, a proud Ghanaian, I know the Black Stars is going to perform very well. Looking at the new guys like and there's no more that has come, our goalkeeper Atizigi, and even our almighty number one, Benjamin Asari. I expect them to put on a very good performance. So if I want to give a scoreline, I would say 2-0 for the Black Stars. So let's all come on and cheer the Black Stars. Let our spirit not be down at all because with all things, the Black Stars is going to win Panama.
For League had a very difficult season, survived the relegation with 2 games to go where they were strong in winning those games. But now Ghana can push forward. Nyama can check onto his left. It's Nyama! Boy saved by Dallo, and finally now Ghana breaks the deadlock through the substitute Calibri. And as Nyama was breaking through.
This pretty much came out of nothing. You have to say. I mean, I didn't. What a pass this! What a first touch from Nyama. And I thought at this point he was going to cut it and score. He did that brilliantly. I thought he was going to find either side of the net. But well done to Caleb, because at some point I thought the chance was lost.
Yeah. So it's Enes Nyama whose pace and his ability to carry the ball came to full force there. Couldn't find the curl into the far post. Carl Dallo managing to squeeze it and actually deflected off one of his players onto the woodwork. But you need to be there. You need to be at the right place at the right time to apply the finishing touch. And to the delight of Kalesh Kyrgios, it was the man in the yellow shirt, Caleb Urenchi, who was on hand to apply the finishing touch. Then one more attack in stoppage time. Congreve. Nico Williams. Broadhead. Back to Williams. Oh, gets round Barbara Man so easily. Ball comes into the box. The header is good. And it's the equalizer they've been looking for. Wales pulling back from Kumas. The second half substitute who took the place of Kiefer Moore. And Ghana has been breached right at the death. Wales 1, Ghana 1. Kwame.
You've got to ask a lot of questions about, here at this point. Poor defending, if you ask me. The game was over.
Yeah. Got around Babaraman so easily and whipped the ball in with great pace, but it's the movement across Ajete from Kumas that was delightful. And once he got across his man, it was all about.
Something iconic in that game was Caleb Ritchie wearing your number 3 jersey and people touting him to be the future. Tell us how you felt with somebody getting that amazing performance.
I think Ritchie is a natural talent. The way he's rising up is very, very incredible. And yesterday, everybody saw what he did. Not only the goal, his positioning, his passing, the way he follows attack and everything. I think he's an all-round player. And of course, wearing the number 3 shirt, I feel proud. Somebody wearing the number 3 shirt and then scoring a goal. This is not the first time. I think Jonathan Mensah, our own Jonathan Mensah, the first time he wore the number 3 shirt, I wasn't playing, he scored. So it looks like the goals are in the number 3. So yeah, but honestly, I'm very, very happy for Irenchi.
Okay, and today, as a national team ambassador, you're here to
Qualification, do you think will go far the most in this competition?
Look, it's the People's Champions of Africa, Senegal. I have high hopes for Senegal. They're in a very difficult group with France and Norway. Norway, I think this is Norwegian golden generation now with Haaland and Odegaard and so on and so forth. So it's a difficult group, but I think the Senegalese team is, it's balanced. It has the guys who are experienced, Sadio Mane, Koulibaly at the back, and so on and so forth. And they have the young stars in DIA and all of them in the team. So I have high hopes for Senegal. If they can come out from that group, I think they can go very far. And then for me, the dark horses, DR Congo. They knocked out Nigeria. They've brought back a number of guys with experience. Twenzebe, what's the guy who plays right back again? That was at United. What's his name? Wan-Bissaka. Right?
Yeah,
so they have Jan Wissa. So I think, I can't remember who is in their group now, but I think they have the names and the solidarity in that team to cause a lot of problems for people. So I think, for me, they are my dark horses, but the people I think will go to fire is Senegal. Fantastic ball there. A chance for Morocco. 1-0 to Morocco. Sarabia! What a pass! Goal number 1! Morocco! Against the run of play, Morocco take the lead. What a pass! What a pass! I think that assist came from Brahim Diaz. A completely, defense splitting pass there, straight through between Marquinhos and Gabriel. He's in on goal. What a pass! Alisson in no man's land, and Sarabia just lobs the ball over Alisson, and Gabriel is clutching at straws there. What a finish till date. No save for Yasin Bonu. And here's Vinicius. Goal! Just what a response! What a response! Brazil are backing it! Vinicius Junior! He doesn't have to be in the game most of the time. One chance, one goal. Brazil level!
Sorry, I lost the first part of your question.
I was asking.
All right. Our message it is simple. We want to express ourselves in the game tomorrow, and it's the best of our skills, efforts, commitment. As I said, the message it is simple. We want to play great football. We want to play to win. We want to bring pride and happiness to the fans. That's the only thing that sure all players have in mind. And the message, it is a message of hope and confidence that being with them for so many months, but the training sessions that I did with them, all of them are fully committed to deliver to the nation, to the flag. So I'm very much confident that the message will be positive tomorrow. Yeah, the game sometimes surprises. We have to make a decision and replace Chico. And it doesn't matter who was the player that I called, Chico was replaced. And now we're going to have the same group of central backs in camp. The names, you saw them today on the pitch. So we're ready to take off.
Okay.
Just a couple of questions for both of you. First of all, this is all about preparation for the World Cup. Ghana is one of the few African countries that has reached the knockout stages, i.e. the quarterfinals. What do you consider would be a success for both for Ghana and for Africa, given that there are now 10 countries representing Africa in the next World Cup? And secondly, this particular match is the 150th anniversary of the Football Association of Wales. How important is it to you to make sure that despite that you get a good result for Ghana?
I'll start with the last. This game is so difficult. If we start to add complementary ideas and the 50 years of celebrations, the game turns even more difficult. So for me, it is simple. Tomorrow we start the game with one team against the other. We have the players on the pitch trying to do the best and try to win. So we leave those things of celebrations and for you guys to talk about. For us, it's just simple business, make full efforts, commitment, and play good football and try to win the game. That's the name of our efforts tomorrow. And again, for me, of course, I understand the reasons. Yeah,
becoming something else. And do you know what it means to?
Motivation for ways for us, not only preparation game, is preparation mean, because we are here working to learn and be better and make everything better in order to win. So for us, for me and the players, there is no this thing of preparation, friendly games or whatever. When we start to play with the shirt on our shoulders, we try to win.
What do you consider a success?
The success of the team or African football?
Maybe you can say Iniesta, maybe even Iniesta said, or Ronaldinho. Do you know what it means? The highest scorer in the history of football. 1,000 plus goals.
Well, I didn't know the strength of Panama.
Oh, this is on.
Oh! Alireza Fagani has stood by his decision.
But it's a minimal just look at that again. I think that this, because of the magnitude of this game, I can understand it's minimal, just slight. Look at that. The left boot of Mbappe touches the thigh of Sadio Mane. This easily is given in the Premier League or La Liga game.
I actually think, I haven't seen it.
I think that's a penalty.
I think it's not a penalty. Because actually, I think there's no connection.
There's no connection
with Mbappe's foot.
Yeah, the Sadio Mane foot that went straight.
Yeah, actually,
it didn't touch Mbappe.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think that's the decision.
Yeah, I think that's what's done it for Fagani.
Well,
I mean, it's very rare to see don't understand. Centre referees been told by VAR officials to go to the monitor and check and stand by this. It's very rare.
Very rare, yeah.
Oh, it's a goal! Kylian Mbappe! To this World Cup campaign, off to a start, a goal-scoring start. It's France 1, Senegal 0 at the New Jersey Stadium.
France doubled their lead.
Football made easy by France. Quick transitions, and all Bacola had to do was just think it over. Edouard Mendy, Senegal, good work there, gets a goal! Ibrahim Mbaye, what a goal from the PSG star! Mike Maignan is helpless, he doesn't know what is hitting there. Advantage of Mbappe with a goal! That should be game set for us. Oh, what a sequence of action at the New Jersey Stadium.
When they wrenched out the game, people were saying that Iraq thinks that this train will save them from France.
When the world comes together under one roof and speaks the same language, there can only be one common factor: football. Reaching a historic milestone with 48 nations competing on football's grandest stage, the biggest tournament in football history. It's the 2026 FIFA World Cup. From football powerhouses to fearless newcomers, every nation arrives with one dream: to lift the most coveted trophy in world football. Africa stands proud, sending 10 of its strongest contingent to the global stage. From established giants to rising contenders, the continent stars are ready to showcase their talent, passion, and determination to billions around the world. For the debutants, this is more than a tournament. It's history in the making. New flags, new stories, and new heroes will emerge as they take the football's greatest stage. The United States, Canada, and Mexico awaits the world to witness unforgettable moments, stunning goals, and the unifying power of the beautiful game. 48 teams, one trophy, endless possibilities. The FIFA World Cup 2026, where dreams become legends. It's time for the Mundial.
thought he was already out, wasn't he? Second.
All the best.
Make sure you post me.
I will.
This is how
All the best. All the best, Lucasen.
You'll be in trouble. I know. He went back to pick his cue.
I think after these ones, then they are done, right? Not the ones. Who?
First of all, tell me how you feel.
Trust me, like this match was traumatizing. I died and resurrected like 3 times because I can't. Like it's heartbreaking. And then God came through. Trust me, it was very weird.
When you were watching the game,
yeah,
do you have any belief that Ghana could score?
Okay, at a point, I had a belief that maybe Ghana was going to score, but the way they were playing, like, I didn't know where they were playing to. They were playing, at a point, I thought that they were playing on the field. But then, at the second half, I realized that, yes, they went to, train very well to come to the pitch. So, I think they did really well. Yeah.
Now,
yeah.
What do you think? How do you expect Ghana to perform in the second? What do you think the coach should do so that the second matches will be better than this one?
He should bring the players we think that they are very good. He should make them play during the first half, and then he should let those he allowed play. They should go back to the bench like they are. He should be somewhere. Jordan Ayew. He should be somewhere, and then he should let Inaki Williams and then Semenyo and the others let them play, and then Jordan Ayew should go back to bench because we don't need him. You get it? Yes. So yeah, I think they should really communicate with each other, and then they'll be the best. That's all I think.
Asante is into the box. Can he find his teammate? A shot. Go for Ghana! Go for Ghana! Ghana have done it in the last minute. What a goal! The Black Stars have done it. The Black Stars have done it. It's number 3, Yankari. It's a team for the African team, winning the game in the last minute. Wonderful play there, and I've said it throughout. Thomas Asante and Abdul Fattah have given the Black Stars potency, and it's Thomas Asante who finds the right pass. And
And Giri just arrives at the right time and just taps the ball in. The Ghanaian flag is waving. The Black Star is up in the air as Ghana gets an unexpected victory. With the way this game has gone, Panama don't deserve to be behind. But this is football. If you don't take your chances while you are up, you can always get punished.
We just want to win the game. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, we just want to win the game. 2-1. Ghana 2-1.
What do you think will score for Ghana?
Semenyo and Asante.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Looking forward to the game tonight.
So I'm really looking forward to the game tonight. Harry Kane's going to be playing. He's always a pleasure to watch. Yeah.
So, possible scoreline?
Sorry?
Possible scoreline?
Scoreline? 4-2. England.
Wow.
High scoring.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So what do you think will be the goal scorers?
Goal scorers, we'll go Harry Kane brace again, Bellingham third goal again, and then Morgan Rogers fourth goal.
That's how versus England is like. It's a game between two countries that are very similar and at the same time also very different. Ghana were colonized by the British, and as a result of that, we do a lot of things just like them. This game is between two similar countries to the level that 3 players that will be featuring in this game had the ability to play for either side of the team. Brandon Thomas Asante and Antoine Semenyo played for the Black Stars of Ghana, were also eligible to play for the England national team. Whereas Kobe Menu, who is going to play for the England national team, was eligible to play for the Black Stars of Ghana. In terms of football, the England national team are obviously favorites because a team that has Harry Kane, Jude Bellingham, Declan Rice will obviously be favorites against an African team. But one thing that the Black Stars also have is the fact that ever since the Black Stars qualified for the World Cup, Ghana is yet to lose its second group game so far as the World Cup is concerned. And Ghana has come against a lot of opponents that are very, very tough and great, just like the England national team. And as a result of that, the Ghanaian national team feels a bit confident going into this game. Away from that, the Black Stars of Ghana has as many as at least 5 players that have tasted English football or still plays in England. Antoine Semenyo, Brandon Thomas Asante, Fatawi Shahaku, Jordan Ayew, and then Thomas Partey, who also played for Arsenal. All these players have experience playing against English side that will come in handy and help the Black Stars of Ghana. In summary, this is going to be a very tough game, very close, more than even many people think. But at the end of the day, the Black Stars of Ghana will be fancying their chances simply because Ghana enjoy the underdog story. Most matches that Ghana has gone in as underdogs, the Black Stars of Ghana has ended up surprising the world. But for Ghanaian fans, we would always love that our country will be in the World Cup and come against countries like England and fancy our chances than a Nigerian fan who will be watching his country not play at the World Cup and be watching from home.
tactics during the AFCON. I mean, they've showed absolute class tonight against a solid team like Brazil. They could have won the AFCON without all the. I mean, did they win? Did they not win? Nobody really knows. Nobody really knows right now. But one thing is clear: the class they are showing tonight. If they had showed that throughout the AFCON, and I think any team would have, apart from Senegal, obviously, and Nigeria potentially, would have struggled to keep up with Morocco. They've been absolutely outstanding.
So I think one thing that our Westphalia has been confirmed. There was rumors that Partey did not get a visa to play in Canada, and I think it has officially been confirmed. And it means that at this point, there's nothing that the FA can do about it, or there's nothing that FIFA can do about it. And it's kind of unfortunate because to have one of your senior players miss your opening match is very, very bad, and even for the player himself, it is not something that he would wish to be in that situation. But what does this mean for Ghana? First of all, two ways. In terms of the football, it's Thomas Partey, but it's not really a big deal. Let me explain. First of all, once everybody got their visa and realized that Thomas' visa has been denied and the FA was working on it, I knew, and I'm sure that the technical department would work a system that will not require Thomas Partey to play the opening game. So I believe that at this point, the team have prepared without Thomas Partey, and they know that they will go and play the game without him. And also, Thomas, in terms of current form, is not really Ghana's best performing player. So there are other midfielders in the team that may even fail should start ahead of Thomas Partey. So it's not that Arsenal of Thomas, or it's not when Thomas was Ghana's best player. It's more of the Thomas who is aging and becoming a bit more slower. So it's more of a senior player in the team that would go to him for experience than rather the more of the footballing part. So in terms of that, I think it's not really a big deal. But the other part is the psychological impact. Nobody can perform at the highest level with this kind of issue hanging around your neck. We all know what is going through in England. It is not really confirmed that that's the reason why his visa was not approved, but obviously you don't need a prophet to tell you. And I think that is the problem. I hope this does not really affect his psychological brain and how he would perform at the World Cup, because to have this hanging around your neck, to have everybody talking about you because of this is not really a good thing. And for me, that is my major problem. And I hope that the technical department and everybody will work on his brain and get him active. Because if Thomas is fit, even if he's not, he will not be able to play 90 minutes. If Thomas is fit, he will give you good games. And that is my major problem. So it's kind of unfortunate. It's an unfortunate news. And, well, it is what it is, they will say. Thomas is going to miss Ghana's first game. And fortunately, it's not against Croatia or it's not against England. It's against Panama. So hopefully, the young boys that will start that game will be able to do Ghana proud and try and get a good results.
Africa messing things up in defense. And it has come finally. Took just 9 minutes to see the opening goal in the 2026 World Cup. And that has come off the boots of the brilliance of Quinones. No other this one. Here they come. Mexico from that right-hand side. Cross through! Raul Jimenez makes it happen for his team tonight. And he connected to that one like a socket. Headed the ball through like a rocket. And it's Mexico with another goal in their pockets. L3 are cruising to victory. They lead South Africa by 2-0.
Lovely crossing, lovely finish. And moments ago, we were just speaking about how silent he's been coming into the second half. And that's what strikers are made of. They could be silent for the whole time of the game. And then that one moment, you know, when it comes, they tend to, you know, capitalize on it. That's what Jimenez have done this night. And what an incredible header. What a great cross. Good finish. Well done.
Along to 54 Football X. The 2026 FIFA and truly underway, and here are 5 observations from 54 Football X on the African teams representing the continent after the first round of matches. My name is Mike Deponit. Let's begin from number 1. Number 1 is that Africa's Old King struggles. The new face stole the show. The biggest names did not deliver the biggest statement as Senegal lost 3-1 to France. Tunisia suffered the heaviest African defeat, 1-5 against Sweden, while South Africa lost the opening match. In fact, had 2 red cards in that game. Meanwhile, on the bright side, Cape Verde, playing their first ever FIFA World Cup game, kept Spain scoreless, while DR Congo, returning after 52 years away from the Mundial, took a point from Portugal. Ivory Coast quietly got Africa's first ever victory against Ecuador by winning that game 1-0. Amad Diallo, the goal scorer. Number 2, Africa's biggest weapon is no longer strength, it is organization. For decades, the stereotype was that African teams were physically gifted but tactically naive. The first opening round flipped the script and the coin. Spain failed to score, Brazil were restricted to 1 goal, and also we had Belgium, who were also restricted to just a goal. Portugal restricted to only 1 goal by DR Congo also. So that is show that 4 elite football nations created very little separation between them and their African opponent. The continent is exporting better coaches, smarter systems, and more tactical mature teams. Number 3. Africa's smallest nation produced the biggest shock. Cape Verde has a population of roughly 600,000 people. For context, it is smaller than many cities across the world, and also it has never played a FIFA World Cup match before. Yet, they became the first African side in a tournament to stop a former world champion from scoring, holding Spain to a goalless draw right at the Mundial. A tiny island nation delivered one of the opening round's biggest headlines. And coming up in number 4, the 2026 FIFA World Cup expansion may be Africa's greatest opportunity. For years, Africa's World Cup story was about one Cinderella run. Now, with 10 representatives, Ghana started with a win, Ivory Coast started with a win, Morocco drew against Brazil, Egypt drew against Belgium, Cape Verde and DR Congo collected historic points against their opponent. After just 1 round, more than half of Africa's team are still genuinely dreaming of the knockout stage, and we're expecting a possible semi-final spot from an African nation. Morocco again? Maybe. And finally, in number 5, Africa's biggest enemy is not quality, it is the killer instinct. The continent proved that it can actually defend and compete, but the numbers reveal the next step in which we need to improve on. 10 teams, 10 games, only 7 goals scored, 5 teams failed to score against us. And I say us, the African continent. Africa had the discipline to avoid defeat in many games, but turning those draws into victories could decide whether this becomes the continent's greatest World Cup campaign. So we're looking forward to the next round of matches, round 2, match day 2 of all African tech teams representing the continent. Of course, there is no Super Eagles, but we're still supporting each and every single African nation at the Mundial. Mike the Pony here for 54 Football. All of the World Cup content coming your way. All you need to do is to follow us across our social media platforms to get more World Cup content as regards the 2026 FIFA World Cup.
Charlie, how you see the match? We win.
Charlie, like the match in Ghana. Like God don't see us. We just try our best, and the last minute goal. I know it be God. Yeah, that's what I can see.
But last one, as you watch the match, now how you feel? The match entered the 80 minutes.
Oh, like pressure. I think like we go lose, maybe 2-0. But it be God. And pressure.
But last one, as you run out, get 3 points. As you move forward, what do the team say the coach for do?
England, they be tough team. So what I would say right now is the players, they should make what? Because England, they get Hurricane, Bellingham, and like so many players. So Ghana should like position their players well so that they can win the match. That's what I can say. If you get draw, Charlie, it will be okay for us.
But as you see the ball Ghana play, you think say the World Cup we go do well small.
Oh, the World Cup, yeah, we go do well. Like today match, it be tough match, oh. It be tough match, yeah. So if you put in match effort, like small effort, you go forward, yeah. Charlie.
Thank you.
Welcome along to 54 Football X Mike the Pundit here. As we continue to build up to covering the World Cup, we are touching on the surprise teams that have qualified for the World Cup. The 2026 FIFA World Cup could become the tournament where football's underdogs finally changes story and history. With the competition expanded to 48 teams, nations that has once watched the World Cup from home are now stepping into the big stage. And teams like Cape Verde, Jordan, Curacao, Qatar, and Uzbekistan are bringing serious momentum with them. Cape Verde's story is unbelievable. A nation of just 600,000 people, the Blue Sharks qualified after an incredible CAF campaign. 7 wins, 2 draws, and only 1 defeat. Finishing ahead of Cameroon, they were unbeaten on home soil and didn't concede a single goal during qualification. Dallon Livramento led the charge with 4 goals, and the organization discipline and fearless mentality could make them Africa's surprise package in 2026. Jordan are heading to their first ever World Cup after years of heartbreak. Fresh from reaching the 2023 AFC Asian Cup final, they carried that form into qualification, sailing their sport with their huge 3-0 win over Oman. Ali Olman became one of the stars of the campaign, while Jordan's defensive structure and counter-attacking football make them incredibly difficult to break down. Then there is Curacao, one of the smallest nations in the tournament with a population of around 155,000 people. Coached by veteran judge manager Duke Advocat, they topped their group CONCACAF qualification series after they showed technical quality throughout the campaign. Their fearless attacking style could make them one of the most entertaining teams to watch. And you know them, Qatar 2022 World Cup. Meanwhile, Qatar arrived this time different after losing all 3 matches as host in 2022 World Cup. They've now qualified through normal round for the very first time. Back-to-back AFC Asian Cup champions in 2019 and 2023, Qatar have now looked more experienced, more balanced, and more competitive. And finally, Uzbekistan, perhaps the strongest debutants of them all. After years of near misses, they finally broke through with a talented generation developed through strong youth system. Many fans believe Uzbekistan could become the first debutant to reach the knockout stage of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. So from all of these 5 teams, which team are you looking forward to that could actually make their way into the knockout stage? Drop your comments in the comment section. Tell us what you think of these 5 teams that I've touched on. Curacao, Uzbekistan, Jordan, Cape Verde. Which of these teams would make it into the knockout stage of the 2026 FIFA World Cup? Remember, the FIFA World Cup, all of the coverage will be coming to you on 54 Football X. What you need to do is just follow us across our social media platform to get more content as regards the World Cup. And of course, all African tech teams at the World Cup. Mike the Pundit here.
Charlie, how you see the match? We win.
Charlie, like the match in Ghana. Like God don't go see us. We just try our best, and the last minute goal. I know it be God. Yeah, that's what I can say.
But last one, as you watch the match, now how you feel? The match entered the 80 minutes.
Oh, like pressure. I think like we go lose maybe 2-0. But it be God. And pressure.
But last one, as we run out, get 3 points. As we move forward, what do the team say the coach for do?
England, they be tough team. So what I would say right now is the players they should make what? Because England they get Hurricane, Bellingham, and like so many players. So Ghana should like position their players well so that they can win the match. That's what I can say. If you get draw, actually, it will be okay for us.
But as you see the ball Ghana play, you think say the World Cup we go do well small.
Oh, the World Cup, yeah, we go do well. Like today match, it be tough match, It be tough match, yeah. So if you put in match effort, like small effort, you go forward, yeah. Charlie.
Thank you.
I thought he was already on, wasn't he? Second one?
Alrighty, good evening to you. Thank you so much for joining us right here on vivxsports as we get ready for another tantalizing clashing prospect in the 2026 World Cup taking place in USA, Mexico, and Canada. Foxborough, Massachusetts is the destination for this high-profile fixture involving two English-speaking nations, England against Ghana. My name is Chuma Nole, excited to be here in the company of my guy, a legend of beach soccer for Nigeria, former captain of the Nigerian Beach Soccer Eagles, and represented us in international competitions aplenty. Also played his club football in different high-profile clubs across the country, Enyimba, Warri Wolves, and the likes, and then went abroad to play the one, the only, Aboti!
Shapande, my brother, Shapande. It's so good to be here. My name is Abu Aziz, and I am pleased, I am honored to be here. I am here to represent
your family, your constituency.
I want to represent the African continent, but sometimes it's good to just talk true. Make I face football. My just face football. That's the most important thing. We are here to talk about football. That's the most important thing. And football unites people. Football brings people. That's the most important thing.
It is very important stuff, and for the Black Stars of Ghana, it's important for them to also win tonight and banter Nigeria, which is important for them. You know,
banter as how?
I tell you, my
Let's
brother.
just face football.
Then they World Cup, you know they now. Take it easy, my brother. You know what it's like to wear the national jersey of Nigeria and play for us in international competition. So, you know what it feels like for these Ghanaian players right now as to the excitement level and expectations that are up and running. We're not too far away from kick-off. The game comes alive in just about 7 minutes' time. Thank you for joining us one more time. We have been here throughout the course of the World Cup, looking at things more so from the lens of Africa, our continent, from bringing to you exciting matches involving teams like Cote d'Ivoire to South Africa to Senegal and the likes. Now is the turn of the Black Stars of Ghana, one of the 10 representatives for our continent in this World Cup. First off, bro, earlier today we saw Portugal win their first game of the tournament after being held to a goal extra by DR Congo in their earlier fixture. And Ronaldo, Cristiano, scored a couple of goals, and the floor is open.
No worry. The truth is, Ronaldo, he has gotten to this stage of his life that he has to be on that level. Just yesterday, we saw Messi scored a brace. That same yesterday, we saw Mbappe scored a brace. Same yesterday, we saw Haaland scored a brace. Ronaldo no be small meat. So we're talking about goats. Irrespective of situation and whatever happens in football, Ronaldo is not a goat. He's a god. When I grow up, I know watch Maradona, I know watch Pele. I know watch them because I be small picking. But the truth is, during my days of watching football as a football watcher, football fan, Ronaldo, Messi, those two people, they no be human being. So Ronaldo got turned up and he did it.
He did.
So Ronaldo and Messi, in my days of watching football, they be goods.
Bam.
I don't want to talk, say one person pass one person. Those two people, they no be normal human being. That's it.
Legends, man, no doubt about it, bro. By the way, that Portugal DR Congo game was a 1-1 draw. Yao Neves scoring for they had the right nets really. Neves scoring for Portugal, and then Juan Visa also netting for DR Congo, who by the way will be hoping to progress in the next stage of the competition. However, our focus right now is on the Black Stars of Ghana, a side who are ranked number 73 in the world by FIFA, playing against the 4th best nation in the world according to FIFA, in the Three Lions of England. Please feel free to drop your predictions and expectations under the comment section, and we'll be reading those thoughts of yours. If you're watching us live from Ghana too, hey, we'd like to connect with you. What does it feel like being at the World Cup? It's your 4th appearance in the Mondial, and the last time Ghana went beyond the group stage of a World Cup was in South Africa 2010, where this nation, who've been African champions 4 times in the past, went all the way to the quarterfinals before narrowly losing to Luis Suarez's Uruguay after Asamoah Gyan missed a very important penalty in that game. Building up to this fixture now, Abu Aziz, before the game kicks off in just about 3 minutes time or so, on paper England are overwhelming favorites, but it's been a World Cup where we have seen surprising results, from DR Congo holding Portugal to a draw, to Cape Verde doing theirs to against Spain, to a few of these kind of surprising results we've seen. Morocco against Brazil, maybe not that surprising, but we've seen African teams in some games step up against high profile sides. This is a chance for Ghana, man.
Yeah, the truth is we have seen upsets, and the truth is anything is possible in football.
Say what? Anything can happen.
Chai. But the truth is I have watched the Ghanaian side from friendly matches to the World Cup in particular, and I have watched the English side for a while. I don't think the Ghanaian side can stop the English side. Yes, the only upset I can see in this particular game is England not scoring more than 2. That's the only upset, because the Ghanaian side, they are not very good like I expected from a World Cup team. And the English side, so many people don't rate them, but the truth is they are a very, very, very good side. And there is one thing about football, and that thing is if you are mentally sound, if you are mentally good, psychologically good, and that is what the English side, they are all about right now. They are very, very good mentally, physically. They are up there, and sometimes they are not as technically sound as the Spanish side, but they use their physical side to balance up their game, and it has been working for them. Sometimes in football, if I know the technically sound, I will use my physical side. I will use and pursue you. You go lose ball to me. I will use counter attack.
Right.
This is what the English side, they have been banking on for a while, and it's been working for them. So I think the English side, they are going to do well at the World Cup, and I see them winning well against the Ghanaian side today.
Oh wow, but we're not too far away from the reality as to when the game comes alive, and we can delve into the starting XI for the two teams in this. England in their first game beats Croatia by 4-2, and we saw Ghana waiting until the final minutes to have Yarinki scoring for them, as they were 1-0 better than Panama in their opening fixture. So this gives these two nations a chance to go top of the table and also be guaranteed a spot in the round of 32 stage of the 2026 World Cup. We've seen some top names already into that round of the competition, from Argentina to France to the likes. So watch out. Norway are also in there too, aren't they? So watch out for what Ghana and England can offer in this one. By the way, vivxsports with the magic for you. Please click on that subscribe button. We are here every single time to ensure that we talk about everything around African sports. It's beyond football for us. Anything high profile around sports that connects and concerns the continent, we sure do have you covered. We want to ensure that we promote as much as we can, and it's beautiful to see. All right, so please click on that subscribe button, and trust me, you'll be grateful you did. Let's set the ball rolling, shall we? Because I see Harry Kane around the place, man, ready to rumble. He's a man.
Harry Kane go net too. He go net too.
He's pushing for a record, man. He could become the highest goal scorer ever for England in the World Cup if he finds the back of the net in this fixture. He wants to go past Gary Lineker. Just earlier today, we saw Cristiano Ronaldo stand alone as the greatest goal scorer in the World Cup for Portugal, going past Eusebio. This is that World Cup where people are just breaking goal scoring records. Mbappe one side, Messi one side, Ronaldo one side. Harry Kane wants to do the same too for the Three Lions of England. England playing from left to right with the white top on the blue shot, and we do have the Brilliance of Ghana with the all yellow outfit. It's a stadium that's filled to capacity, and what else do you expect from a World Cup that has given us so much magic as to attendance of these fans? Players on the pitch, we have Jordan Pickford in between the sticks for the Three Lions of England. This is his 14th appearance in the World Cup, and he's just behind Peter Shilton, the man who has the highest number of appearances for England in this competition. Shilton is on like 17 or so, or was on like 17 before he quit the scene. We do have Chelsea man Rich James in the right full back position. There's Spence holding on from that left hand side of defense with Ezri Konsa and Maguehi as the centre-back partnership where he moved to Manchester City during the course of last season. Elliot Anderson, well, he's that man who knows how to hold his own in midfield. He's quite a brilliant bunch, that guy who plays for Nottingham Forest. He, well, got one possession for England as many as 8 times in that win against Croatia, which was the highest for any player in that fixture. And he partners Declan Rice, the Arsenal man who's the Premier League champion, just ahead of the back four, with the presence of another Arsenal man, Noni Madueke, from the right side of attack for England. Bukayo Saka will have to start this again from the bench like he did in the opening game. Gordon of Newcastle United is in there, and there's Jude Bellingham, who's just behind the point man Harry Kane, who's the star man from the Bundesliga, helping Bayern win the Bundesliga title last season. For the Black Stars of Ghana, I know they were saying Charlie's Watch, the Black Stars. Charlie, what else? You know what time it is? Obedi the Pond better. That's what Sako they'll say, right? So Ashari is in goal for Ghana. Looks like a 4-5-1 formation for them. Mensah, Opoku, and Ajeti alongside Sanaya are the 4 men in defense. And you have to check out for this star from Manchester City, Antoine Semenyo, who is the big name the English will be looking out to, seeing what he can bring to the table because they know him, courtesy of his years in the Premier League. Sibo, Thomas Partey, another man who played in the Premier League for several years with Arsenal, now can play in this after missing the first game when he wasn't granted access to Canada, courtesy of the rape allegations around the former Arsenal man. Yerinki, the man who scored the only goal for Ghana in that win against Panama, and Williams, Inaki Williams, whose younger brother plays for the Spanish national team. All these 5 men are just behind Jordan Ayew, who's the point man for Ghana tonight. Bro, the stage is set. Scoreline even Stevens 0-0 after 3 minutes of action so far. What will be your expectations as to a possible outcome of this
like
match?
I said earlier, I expect the English side to win, and
you have a scoreline advantage on your head.
Okay, I expect 2-0 win.
Oh, okay.
And my 2-0 win, Harry Kane to score. Because I don't see the Ghanaian side matching up with the English side. Yes, the English side might not be that technically sound like people want them to see, but the truth is class D. Levels day, and I expect the English side to win at least 2-0.
Well, they have the ball right now. England passing around the place. Jude Bellingham in the picture as well too. Was Freddie White towards that left-hand channel. England with the white top on the blue shorts, as I mentioned earlier. Jude Bellingham at the age of 22 and just over 300 days has already gotten his 50th cap now for England. He's become the youngest player ever to hit 50 caps for the Three Lions of England, and so it's a record-breaking day for several players on this pitch. For the side who were world champions in 1966 till date, that happens to be their only major title in international football. Well, Ghana's turn now to come forward. Quality stuff from Mensah from this left-hand channel. Semenyo has a feel of the possession too. Semenyo could have had the option of playing for England, but is here
enough
in the Three Lions.
Enough of you breaking because the truth is we've had so many black players wanting to play for England, but the truth is the English side, they have so many quality players. No disrespect to Semenyo, he is a quality player, he is a good player, but in the position he plays, I think the English side, they have so many players ahead of him right now.
Just watching the action now and then thinking about these options you mentioned, see the fact that Saka is on the bench in this game and the fact that some high-profile names like Phil Foden could not come to the World Cup just shows you how much talent.
Palmer is also in position. So I think they have quality players in that position that couldn't even make the squad.
I tell you, man. So it's always going to be tough if Semenyo opted to go for England. He's here with Ghana, though. We'll be proud of what he's doing with his nation, as the Black Stars are trying to regain possession, but Noni Madueke gets the ball. A foul committed by Ghana. Free kick for England. This will be the man who won the Premier League title with Arsenal, having moved from Chelsea. No worry now. This guy might sing that song right here. Molo Noni. So this is Noni Madueke. Free kick for England, man. And this is from just about 25 yards out or more from the right hand side. our attack. It's going to be more like an indirect free kick, this one. Declan Rice should step up as the goalkeeper for England. Is resting while seeing his opposite number, Shari, trying to organize his defensive setup. Inaki Williams and Jude Bellingham having a conversation. They know each other in the Spanish La Liga. Inaki Williams plays for Athletic Club. Declan Rice takes his free kick. Long ball into that penalty area of Ghana. So the Black Stars will head that out, and Jordan Ayew is forced to chase the ball. And Madueke gets it though. Ayew says, "Thank you, I'm ready to battle you guys," but are you ready for us to? The ball will go all the way back to Jordan Pickford, who, just like I spoke about earlier, is a record-breaking man as to raking in the caps for England in the World Cup. 14 matches now also in this competition for him. He's in the same company with John Stones, who doesn't start this one. Long ball for the Three Lions from that left-hand channel. Keen to connect as much as they can in the early exchanges, but Gordon did not have the best of controls in the world at that time. They have a throw in England, taking it from that far side. That's the left-hand side of attack. Long ball now comes in from the territory. Switch of flanks to Noni Madueke here on the right. Madueke thinking of what to do with the ball, decides to go backwards. And so it's going to be that much support from that back line of England, with Ezri Konsa coming up to help out too. The England centre backs are in the half of Ghana, just to show you how much impetus they've come into this game with. Jude Bellingham is down on the turf, and there will be some pause in play. Abu Aziz.
Yeah, the truth is, when the Ghanaian side playing against the English side, we expect some sort of physical football, and this is exactly what we are seeing right now, because the Ghanaian side wants to win today, because winning today gives them that edge to feel they would qualify into the next round, because this is the essence of football, and every team that has been to the World Cup wants to qualify to the next round, and I think the Ghanaian side would surely want to qualify to the next round, and that is the most important part of the World Cup. So I expect a very, very physical football today, but the most important thing about today's game is sense, because sometimes all power belongs to God, and it is not about that physical side, it's about what you have upstairs. But so far so good. We've seen the English side dominating the game, and I expect that to happen a lot during the game.
Yes, bro, and indeed it's a match where we also hope to see goals. Having seen Portugal score 4 against Uzbekistan earlier today, England will have the ball right now, passing it towards that left-hand channel. It's Mensah, who would like to help Ghana in defending. But, the English setup are doing quite a great job from the left side. Gordon in there too, with Declan Rice searching, but the clearance will come in from Senaya. Senaya with a long ball. Goes all the way back to goalkeeper Jordan Pickford of England. This game is still in the early minutes. No goal scored yet after just about 8 minutes of action so far. It's as things stand, England on 4 points like Ghana. The Three Lions will be top of the group, courtesy of goal difference advantage if the game were to end like this. Tony Madueke is asking for a throw-in for England, and they have it taken very quickly. Backwards to Ezri Konsa. Konsa will have Declan Rice support. Rice looking for a bit of space. Lovely interchange of passes for England, and this could be a chance for a shot and goal, but Ghana will say, no way, not gonna happen yet, man, calm down. The Black Stars are struggling.
Yeah, the truth is, when you play against that English side, you need to try as much as possible to keep possession, but the truth is, the Ghanaian side, they are not even doing it. They just want to defend, and luckily get a goal, and this shouldn't be the best way to play football. I expect the English side to capitalize on that, try as much as possible to get their goals, build that confidence. This should be a good win for England.
Well, they have the ball, man, so much of it, and so they're setting the stage already for that potential good win for them. Like Abu Aziz has said, they will come now from the right side. Only Madueke seen so much of the ball in the early exchanges. Madueke with the cross with the outside of his on the side of his left foot, and they will put that out. Ghana. Anderson to Noni Madueke again on this near side. That's the right hand side of attack for the Three Lions. To Anderson. England are really having fun with the possession, putting the pressure in search of the treasure.
Come again. Come again.
What's this? They still have the ball. What's in Ghana to do for this match? The Black Stars, come on, man. If you're watching us, by the way, from Ghana, or you're Ghanaian, perhaps watching us from any other part of the world, we would like to hear from you. What are your expectations for this game? Please drop your comments via the comment section. Noni Madueke with the pass for England. They'll square through from that right-hand side. And desperate defending for the Black Stars. Yet again, England are knocking on that door. Rich James coming close to pulling the trigger. But Ghana have cleared their lines, throwing for England. Rich James takes that one to Leslie Konsa. Maguire and Konsa really having a feel of this ball. Konsa again to Maguire. Rich James. Ghana have just been chasing the ball all around the place, you know, like you have flies chasing or some kind of meat or something like that. Another free kick for England. It's been a one-sided affair in the early exchanges. It's the centre referee.
Yeah, the truth is who pass person, and I think the English side, they are showing that in the last few minutes we've watched, we've seen the superiority side of the English side.
100.
They have shown that they are a better side against the Ghanaian side. So, but the most important thing about football is no matter how you dominate, you need to score.
Yeah.
And that is the most important thing about today's game. So the English side needs to just cap it up by scoring a goal. That is the most important side.
This is a chance, bro. Real chance for them, as even Jordan Ayew has had to come back to help in setting up that defensive wall for the Black Stars of Ghana, who are on the all-yellow outfit. And well, I thought for a second Gordon was going to be one of the players to take the free kick for England, but it feels like he's walked away from that and will allow his teammates to go for it. Declan Rice in the picture. Free kick taken! Blasted over the goalpost of Ghana by Declan Rice. And goalkeeper Shari was not worried that much. Yeah, well, we know that he can score free kicks. Maybe not as many as some other football greats at the moment, but with what he did against Real Madrid for Arsenal,
I don't think Declan Rice should be in the list of class or list of people talking about free kicks, because I've only seen him score maybe 2 or 3 free kicks in his football. Even JJ Okocha has been a better free kick scorer than Declan Rice. Yeah.
Indeed, while you speak about Okocha, we see Harry Kane down on the top. Well, clash of heads, and the Bayern Munich man has come out worse of it. It was the player sporting jersey number 4 for Ghana, Ajate, who went for that head and got the head of Harry Kane and not the ball. As we see the president of FIFA, Gianni Infantino, in there. There's also president of CAF, Mutsepe, and just behind them is John Terry.
Yeah. My former teammate, my former teammate. Okay. I mean, and I play ball together now, so now my teammates.
Yeah.
2021, he was in Lagos and he came to play a football match. I think I played with him, so even if not testimonial match, now my former teammate. So
I tell you, man,
I'm proud and happy to have played with John Terry, one of the greatest centre back.
True, bro. High up there, still men who won everything at club level, but was not that lucky to win with the Three Lions of England. We're hoping they can make him proud tonight. Declan Rice walking so hard. They have the ball from that left-hand channel. Three Lions, a shot and goal, comes wide towards the right-hand side. And there was Noni Madueke chasing that ball, couldn't get to Rido, as we have seen, indeed, you know, Rich James running to get the throwing for England. They still don't have the ball in play though. It's the brilliance of Konsa. Let's remind you that you can call in beyond dropping your comments on the comment section. We'd like to hear you also via the phone lines, and you always can dial, whether it's through the WhatsApp portal or through a direct call. We are here for you. +234 813 619-7658. That's +2 34 813 619 7658. vivxsports, that's what we are, exporting the best of African sport to the rest of the world. England will come forward again from that left hand side. Chance for a shot and goal. A corner kick conceded. Bodies on the line for the Black Stars. And it was Declan Rice with that shot. But they will get a corner kick in the process.
Yeah, I think the English side, they are doing well. They have been playing well. They've dominated the game so well. But in football, you need to do everything possible to get a goal, because the essence of playing is to score.
Yes, so.
Yeah, because no matter how you dominate a game, you have to score. And this is what the English side needs to do at the moment.
Declan Rice will be taking this corner kick for them like he's done for Arsenal in the past. Will be an in-swing grab across with his right foot. So the corner comes from the left side for England. Ball comes through to the penalty area of Ghana. Ghana will head that out for what I thought was going to be another corner kick, but the clearance. Semenyo chases the ball. We'll see his side concede a throwing. Rich James wants to take this one in a hurry. Does that. Takes it backwards to Anderson. Anderson will bring in the centre-back pairing of Guehi and Konsa. It's been 80% of the possession for England, 15 for Ghana, and 5% while the ball has been in play for the two sides. Rich James searching for space to cross that ball through. He does! Ghana are just the ones defending, man. In viewing centres, you hear stuff like who they play home, I beg.
No,
these two sides,
exactly.
nobody they play home. This is a neutral top.
The class, the difference. The class, they're very, very obvious. I think the English side, they are a better side. They are a more matured side. They are a more desperate side in this particular encounter. So they want to win, and it's been obvious. They have been taking the game completely to the Ghanaian side, and I don't think the Ghanaian side have an answer to the questions the English side has been asking.
And that's Maguire who's coming under a bit of pressure. I think England will get a free kick to the anger and anguish of Inaki Williams, the Athletic Bilbao man, pushing the Man City defender to the top and conceding a free kick in the process. Jordan Pickford will restart play for England as they pass from the back. Ezri Konsa, the man from the right hand side of that centre-back partnership, just opening up for him towards his right is Rich James, who will not mind getting the ball too. But England will take their time to build with this one. Konsa, eventually Rich James will have it. Back to Ezri Konsa. And England just taking their time to build. There's that famous line that slow and steady wins the race, and still the early minutes of this race, and so they are building from the onset. Konsa again to Anderson. A bit of miscontrol there from Jude Bellingham, out for a throwing for England. Thomas Partey stopping the Real Madrid man from going beyond him. Throwing for England. Rich James will have it from the right hand side here. Lovely stuff, really. Just bringing to you all the exciting action from the 2026 World Cup in USA, Mexico and Canada. vivxsports here, propelling and promoting the African interests as we look at what teams from our continent can do. Not too many have gotten wins from Africa. We've seen Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, Morocco, Egypt and Algeria as nations that have gotten a win for Africa in this World Cup. Maybe expecting even more, really, Abuaziz, because for the first time ever, the continent has 10 teams in the competition.
Yeah, as an African, as a Nigerian, we should be expecting the African team to at least do one or two, but the truth is, Mono they light ourselves. The Ghanaian side, they don't have an answer to the question the English side has been throwing at them. So let's just watch football and learn. Let's just understand football, because I don't expect the Ghanaian side to do anything against the English side today. Yeah.
Well, they say there's something called the commentator's curse, and Ghana would like to silence Abuaziz here. For now, though, there's silence on the pitch because two players are on the turf while Thomas Tuchel speaks to Jude Bellingham. That was a collision of heads again. Earlier it was Harry Kane who suffered it. Now it's Jordan Ayew of Ghana and a player from England on that turf being attended to by the medical team as we see some pausing play. And I remind you that we sure like to have you have your say via the phone lines. You can dial +234 813 619 7658. That's +234 813 619 7658. There's exciting times ahead for us in the World Cup. The matches are plenty. For the first time ever, we'll see the round of 32 stage, not the round of 16, which is something we got used to over the years. Carlos Queiroz, the boss of Ghana, speaking to his setup as well too. Well, Queiroz was in charge of Iran when England scored 6 past them in Qatar 2022. So he knows what it's like to be beaten by England.
Yeah, I think he's this experienced coach, but the truth is you can only work with yeah, and the most important thing is the English side. They are a better side than the Ghanaian side. They are more experienced than the Ghanaian side, so he just have to try as much as possible to do with what he have right now. Yes. And the truth is the English side, they got better players than the Ghanaian players.
Well, Rich James is one of those good players for England, and he's the one who had the collision clash of heads with Jordan Ayew, I should say, Andre's brother, and Jordan is being bandaged. Rich James also is being attended to by the England medical team. It's an important thing in football these days, the discussion around concussion, just to avoid any repercussion. So there has to be a bit of caution. Yes.
Yeah. To avoid repercussion. My brother. Rhymes, they cry.
Legendary Abu Aziz. Since I don't play football like you now, make I use my mouth, play my own.
Allah. Some of your guys, we actually played together last week, 2 weeks ago.
Nice.
I think the American side, they are the World Cup right now. They celebrated 250 years, I think 2 weeks ago, and we played a football game for them, and myself and some of your colleagues, we actually played together.
Fantastic.
And it is actually unfortunate that now only mouth you talk, you know, if you play.
And they play ball, though.
Yeah.
But for video game,
actually a good one.
For video game, and they play ball.
May they play for video game, may they play for bed, no wale.
Michelle is speaking to us. Michelle Oberiko, 7244. Thank you. Nice to hear from you. Says inviting Thomas was a huge mistake. They should have invited John Pensteele instead. Oh wow. Michelle, thanks for your thoughts. Michelle doesn't seem to be that convinced by Thomas Partey and what he can offer his nation in this World Cup.
Yeah, I don't think Thomas Partey has done anything wrong in this particular encounter to have
Michelle sending the message.
Michelle sending that message, because the truth is if you even invite Mikel Essien, I don't think he would have done anything better in this particular encounter, because 1-3, they make Forest. The truth is the English side, they have been a better side, so there is nothing Thomas Partey would have done in this particular encounter. So let's leave sentiment out of this game.
Well, Ghana will not mind having to take the advantage in the fixture. Sentimentally, if that could work for them, but they have struggled to even have attacking moves. Is England coming forward again? The team attacking from left to right, searching for their main man Harry Kane, who's having his 116th cap, the third highest appearances for the Three Lions of England. They still have the ball. Jude Bellingham will certainly like to support this team. The man enjoying his 50th cap tonight. It's going to be 23 years in the coming days. Noni Madueke has the ball for England now from the right hand side. Noni Madueke twisting and turning, goes towards that left foot to Rich James. Rich James' cross headed out by the Black Stars of Ghana, who've just been just say Muna come, we go defend, we go manage, we go hold them.
The truth is, no matter how physical you are, you no go fit defend for 90 minutes. That's one thing about football. You no get that energy. Even the Kantes, the Makaleles of football, they can't defend for 90 minutes. So if the English side continue with this pressure, with this momentum, with this intensity, I think they would surely get their goal.
Well, the players who get their break now in the 25th minutes of the fixture. So going for the hydration break, which has become a new reality for football in this World Cup. Some people have joked about it, saying that football is no longer 2 halves, it's now 4 quarters. Courtesy of the fact that we do have just about 2 minutes or so for the hydration break, about 3 minutes or thereabout. Also a chance for them to use to play all the commercials and make even more money from the TV rights owners, to also FIFA themselves. So this is a talking point that several players and officials have not been too excited about, by the way. Kylian Mbappe was asked something about it, and he said, hey, he's the wrongest man to ask. He should not ask him that question, because as players, if your team is leading and you're having a good advantage in the match, you'll be unhappy when there's a hydration break, because that'll stop your momentum, right? But if your team is trailing in the fixture and coming under a bit of pressure from the rival team, then you'll be excited that there is the break, just so you can get yourself back again together, regroup, and get ready for what's to come later on as the half progresses. So can be good for Mr. A and bad for Mr. B, as we have seen in this competition. Just to touch on a few things. There's 2 players on the bench for both Ghana and England. Yes, it's still very early days, of course, but these are players that can come to the fore if England need anybody to up the ante for them. We saw the presence of Bukayo Saka and also that man that shone for Barcelona last season, Marcus Rashford, helping England off the bench. And I'm wondering when in this match you think these kind of players should come in.
Yeah, I think England, they have the luxury of players on their bench. Bukayo Saka is there, Marcus Rashford is there. They have Watkins on their bench. They have Rogers on their bench.
Roger Dats.
Yeah, they also have Ivan Toney that scored lots of goals on their bench. So I think they have luxury of players that can change games on their bench. You cannot say the same thing for the Ghanaian side you get. So we're talking about quality, and it is very, very important for you to get to the World Cup, and you have lots of quality players in your team. So I think unless anything spiritual happens, I don't see the Ghanaian side getting a draw from this particular encounter.
Well, Kwisi will say highly spiritual. You're asking for spiritual intervention in this game?
No spiritual thing happens for this particular encounter, because we have seen teams get a result in the World Cup, but they defend as a team. I have not seen that particular side from the Ghanaian side, so I don't think they have that quality. It is just about the English side not being better in their attacking mode in their third quarter right now. So immediately the English side switch it up, I think they will get a goal.
Well, the second part of the first half is about to come alive, so maybe we'll see that goal that Abu Aziz has been speaking about. By the way, David Beckham is in the stadium. The man who's become a billionaire recently, in dollars for that matter. He's in the stadium watching his national team in action. He was there when England competed in the 2002 and 2006 World Cup. He had the Metatarsalgian Challenge before the 2002 World Cup. It was part of the England team that played in the 2006 Championship as well too. Long ball towards the left hand side of attack for the Three Lions. Miscontrolled by Anthony Gordon. Out for a throwing for the Black Stars of Ghana. Ghana are struggling to string together passes that are consistent enough
Yeah, the truth is, when you play a World Cup match, when you play a football match, and you can't keep the ball, it becomes a problem. I don't think I have seen any moments where the Ghanaian side they have kept the ball for at least 5 passes, and that is a big problem for them. And I think they would continue struggling in this particular encounter.
Jonathan Pickford has the ball to his centre back, Ezri Konsa. Konsa to reach James, back to Konsa. Konsa brings in Pickford now. Well, Pickford has had the luxury of being first choice for England for so many years now, and certainly has earned his stripes. It's for Everton as England will run forward from this left-hand channel. Certainly the presence of that man Spence. Possession has been lost. Not like his control was easy to dispense. And so we'll have a free kick for the Black Stars of Ghana. It's a rare free kick for them, this one. Anthony Gordon was guilty of the foul. My oh my. The team on all yellow will come forward now, Ghana. On this left-hand channel. Pickford will come out and get the ball for England though. And this game has not really given us Gil's edge chances yet. Neither goalkeeper has been tested.
Well, I think we just need to just get a goal, to get into the rhythm, to get into the mood. That is the most important thing. And I expect the English side to just try as much as possible to get a goal, and that would switch the game up.
Harry Kane, it's like ref, how far now? Allow me now, make I move now. It's in the happen. But he's committed a foul. Free kick for Ghana. This will be the man who's fouled for the Black Stars.
No, we made just the dance for dressing room. Moku see ball, because we've watched 32 minutes of football now, and I have not even seen the Ghanaian side keep the ball. So I not just want to see Kakarika for social media. I want to see the Ghanaian side play actual football
on the pitch,
and they have not done that. And but sometimes about life is you don't have to even play good football to score a goal. If they score one goal and they padlock everywhere, game Obola.
I tell you,
get game Obola.
And we know that was a reality for Ghana. 90 minutes came and went. They did not score against Panama. They didn't concede either. And then Yerike stepped up in additional time to score what turned out to be the winning goal for them. That's why they're on the same 3 points like England coming to this fixture. And right now the two sides are on 4 points each with the current 0-0 scoreline.
Yeah.
So interesting reality around this fixture. Anderson takes the ball back to that man Maguehi. Certainly enjoying playing his football with Man City as he won the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup title with that team. So one of those having to say goodbye to Pep Guardiola, who has left the side officially. News filtering in is that Man City and Chelsea have agreed a deal, some kind of compensation for the Blues, as the citizens are trying to get the services of former Chelsea manager Enzo Maresca. So that will be a deal sorted in the coming days. Noni Madueke played for Chelsea in the past before moving on to Arsenal. Noni twists and turns, runs into traffic. Possession still with England though. And a shot taken. And the three Lions will hold on to this ball as much as they can. Will take play back to that right hand side. Noni Madueke one more time. Madueke being marked seriously by Senaya. The cross is launched in, and Ghana are desperate in defending. They will eventually clear the lines of Black Stars, and this man had to come all the way back to help them out do that in Mensah. It's the left back he's supposed to be, but we're seeing him defend from the right hand side for the four-time African champions Ghana. Feels like the Black Stars have gotten a free kick. As we watch again, it's going to be a chance for Jude Bellingham, and Ghana put two players, Simona gone body, joint body for this team. Must not pass.
The team you say, no matter how you do it, man, as long as the body is concerned, you know if you mark for 90 minutes. So the Ghanaian side, after defending, they need to do everything possible to at least get a goal whether by hook or by crook. And I don't think anything is happening with the way they have been playing, because the English side.
Gordon with a cross from that left-hand channel. Pardon me, bro. And it felt for a second like England could have a chance to score that goal. You've been saying you think they're going to score sooner than later.
Yeah, the English side, they've been throwing everything around, and I think if they continue this way or they put in more pressure, they should get at least a goal. And the truth is, they also have more firepower on their bench that can come in the second half, that can get them those goals.
Ghana have the feel of the ball. Opoku, even their back pass is being misplaced.
Now pressure the key winch. Now pressure the key winch. That is the most important thing. Now pressure the key winch. So I think the pressure has been much, and the English side, they have been throwing everything at the Ghanaian side.
Look at the stats, really. England have completed 242 passes. Ghana only 32 passes.
Who pass you, don't pass
my
you.
brother, as in the disparity just there, very clear to see for eye. But so far it's still 0-0, so it's not a bad result. It's a good result, by the way, for the Black Stars of Ghana. England still coming forward. And then the word so Abu Aziz na pressure, 90 kill winch. But I also hear the one that says na pressure the boss pipe. So either way, England are mounting the pressure, and they're hoping that they can be rewarded for that shortly. Guehi. There's a pass to a start left hand side in defending. Spence comes in to support. And Gordon's strive to go past his marker was unsuccessful. Throwing for Ghana. Ghana's rivals, England, that is. And Declan Rice will get the ball to Anderson. Anderson backwards to Magwehi. Now he's with Konsa. They come towards the right hand side. Noni Madueke. Well, Madueke will use his space and square the ball through from that right hand side. Connecting header comes in. And that's over the goalpost of goalkeeper Share, with Declan Rice having the chance for England. Well, for all of the opportunities the Three Lions have created so far in the more than half an hour football we've seen, none has been built edging enough yet to trouble that shot.
So that means the Ghanaian side, they've been defending well, and they've done well so far, so good in the first half. They just need to continue with the momentum. But like I said earlier, if it's defend for 90 minutes, that is it. And they just need to try as much as possible to do everything possible not to allow the English side score a goal, because once the English side score one, I think another goal would come in.
Well, Ghana have been resilient so far, but for how much longer can they stop England's goal scoring hunger? Spence with the ball, takes it wide here to the centre to Konsa. Konsa brings in Noni Madueke to reach James, not the most successful of passes in the world. Ghana yet again will clear their lines. It's been a one-sided fixture, this one, in the early exchanges. The referee sports a foul against Magwehi. Should be a free kick for the Black Stars of Ghana. But via vixsports, keep your thoughts pouring in if you can. We're live here, bringing to you coverage from the 2026 World Cup in USA, Mexico and Canada. Please click on that subscribe button and subscribe to our channel. We're here every single time that we do have high-profile football matches involving African sides, and also it's a holistic experience with other sports too. So please click on that subscribe button to have a chance to be carried along all the way as we bring you the excitement from the FIFA World Cup for 2026. Well, the Black Stars will be asking themselves a few questions here for sure. 73rd in the world in the FIFA rankings. Compare that to England being number 4. You see the disparity is crazy. Ghana were able to prove their mettle twice in the World Cup history. They have gone beyond the group phase in the 2006 World Cup in Germany, and also the 2010 Mundial in South Africa, where they got to the quarterfinals before losing to Uruguay. England have a fantastic record they can be proud of. They have never lost to an African team in the World Cup. 5 meetings with the creme de la creme, the very best of teams from Africa, from Morocco to Cameroon to Nigeria to Senegal. England have not lost to any of these teams, drawing 3 times and winning 5 times. Among the draws was that fixture against Nigeria Super Eagles in the Korea-Japan 2002 World Cup, where Paul Scholes took a fantastic shot and Vincent Inyama was able to save a game that announced the presence of Inyama, who became first choice for the senior men's national team after that competition. The game ended 0-0 at that time. The Super Eagles were in the same group with Argentina, who they lost in their first game. Sweden, that had Henrik Larsson, who they lost in their second game. And it was a meaningless game for Nigeria at that time, as they played out a goal extra against the Three Lions of England. Konsa, Osigwe, he supports. Long ball from the centre into the heart of the Ghana penalty area as the Black Stars are still defending. And now we'll be calling for a free kick, the Black Stars, a chance for them to clear their lines. These teams have met just once in the past, and that was in 2011. A goal from Asamoah Gyan ensured that Ghana played out a 1-1 draw in that fixture. So this is their first ever meeting in the World Cup, and the second in men's international men's football. England, on behalf of the Great Britain, colonized Ghana. So it'd be nice to see if the as we say in local parlance, if the boy can beat the master. And Abuaziz, as England pass the ball, trying to pass it back from the back, just passing their way out of trouble. You're wondering, when is the first goal of this match?
Yeah, I think the English side, they have not been decisive in their third quarter, and that could be a problem for them. But so far so good. They have been playing very, very well because they have been dominating the game, and that is the most important part of football. They just need to try as much as possible to keep their cool, and because no matter how you dominate a football game, the essence of a football game is scoring a goal, and if you don't score a goal, it becomes a problem because you become frustrated. Right now, it's almost the first half of the game, and if you don't get a goal, you get frustrated in the second half, and it becomes a problem for you.
That may just be the frustration that has led to a yellow card being shown to Declan Rice. I think that should have been a foul from him on Inaki Williams. I'll have to confirm that to you, but he committed the foul, Declan Rice, and the centre referee has opted to show the Arsenal man a yellow card against a team that are wearing the jersey on yellow. Well, that's Semenyo now. Semenyo coming forward. Semenyo getting to that penalty area, and one touch too many really from the Man City man, as England will stifle that possession of the Black Stars of Ghana. But Jordan Ayew comes back to help. Ayew with the ball from this left hand side. Two players on Jordan Ayew, and what he gets is potential throwing for the indomitable Lions of Senegal, who like to have that name of theirs. Cameroon, who like to be called indomitable Lions, but the Three Lions of England, who are Lions now, up against the Black Stars of Ghana. And the Ghanaian side, a bunch who will get that throwing. And Semenyo, well, he had the fewest touches of any Ghanaian player in the opening game against Panama, so he really has to up the ante here. Semenyo with that long throwing from the left-hand channel, headed out back to the Man City man's territory. Semenyo, well, he's being marked by Konsa, twisting and turning, gets a corner kick for Ghana, and not a bad deal this one from Semenyo.
Yeah, he's one of those players the Ghanaian side would look up to, because he's playing for one of the biggest teams in the world. For a player that plays for Manchester City, I think a team like Ghana should look up to him to get them goals, to get them results. So he has to up his game. He has to give them that quality needed up front. So I think it's about time he does that, because as long as football is concerned, what makes you a great player is matches like this. When you deliver in matches like this, it makes you, or it turns you into a hero.
It is, certainly does, bro. As we are seeing this one in Massachusetts. Every time I won't call the name of this place, I have to take my time so I don't bite my tongue. You know, they come again. The Black Stars of Ghana trying to do better now. Rich James stopping Jordan Ayew, and the ball is still not out for a throwing yet. With James will pass to Noni Madueke, who came to support him. And Konsa will get the ball for the Three Lions of England in the half of England. Just to remind you, England are attacking from left to right. White top on the blue shot. Ghana are playing from right to left with the all yellow outfit. We're not too far away from the halftime break at this stage. It's still the Three Lions of England nil, the Black Stars of Ghana nil. It's going to be another draw fixture for another African team like we have seen with draws having involved Cape Verde, Morocco, and a few other nations from the African continent. The first time ever Africa is getting as many as 10 teams in the World Cup. 5 wins and 3 draws in matches against African opposition. Something England can be proud of. And hope they can build on it. They'll get a corner kick. Three Lions from the right hand side. 1966 world champions. Well, Konsa amongst the top players walking into that penalty area of Ghana. Declan Rice will be taking the corner kick this one. Rice stares at the ball. Will be an outswinger with his right foot from the right hand side. Cross comes in from Declan Rice, and Ghana will head out yet again. It's been that kind of fixture really where England come. Ghana say we're defending, we're rebuffing your attack. Jordan Pickford has had to come out of his penalty area and is so far out into the pitch to launch a long ball back into Ghanaian territory. The Black Stars will head that one out. This man has been perhaps the hardest worker on the pitch for Ghana. That guy Mensah, on jersey number 14. He's been troubled big time by Noni Madueke. England again will come from the left channel where Gordon is operating from. This stage you should appoint them the chief of defense staff. Ghana, Noni Madueke. Here he comes. Oh, Noni goes back to Rich James. England are forced to pass the ball sideways because it's difficult for them to penetrate through the center.
Yeah, the truth is the Ghanaian side, they have been defending as a unit, and it's been working well for them. So I think that's the essence of football, doing everything possible as a team here.
DJ Khalid will say another one. I'm wondering if this is another corner kick for England or otherwise. Just watching.
Goal kick.
Okay. So it will be a goal kick for the Black Stars of Ghana. Antoine Semenyo will be waiting for his moment of magic. But now he has to patiently keep playing for his side, hoping that he helps them defend and avoid having to concede against England. Ball back to goalkeeper Jordan Pickford. Opening up for him by his right is Konsa. By his left is the presence of Magwehi. Three Lions are keen to pass from the back. Jude Bellingham. Back to Konsa. Ball just around that 10th circle area in the half of the Three Lions of England. They will come again. Lovely interchange of passes. Harry Kane searches for space and time. Takes that shot. The deflection puts it out for a corner kick for England. It was, well, that back line just showing even more resilience, trying to deny one of the greatest goal scorers of our time, Harry Kane, from scoring that. It was a great job really done by the man. Watching the replay now. So corner kick for England. Declan Rice will take this from the left side of attack with his right foot, which is going to be an Insuigava across this. Rice is trying to make sure that everyone is ready for the corner kick. Maybe he should try one or two things that he has done with Arsenal and won, getting goals from corner spots. Declan Rice takes that to the near post and set it out at the first time of asking by England. seeing Ghana do that. And yeah, this man mentioned his prowess a few times on the pitch. He Tottenham Hotspur player in Spence. So we're getting to a place where we're having just to read and countdown time in additional time. England still searching for that opening goal and felt like Jude Bellingham ran into traffic. Black Stars of Ghana. Now can they orchestrate something coming forward? They cannot. Naki Williams couldn't go past his marker. Spence doing quite a great job there, Abu.
Yeah, I think he's doing so far so good. He has been doing well for a player that is primarily right back, playing in the left back position. I think he's doing so well for right now because he didn't even start the first game. They had the Man City defender O'Reilly that started in the first game. Only the coach knows the reason why he has switched it up and made some changes. So I think so far so good. Spence is actually doing well in the left back position.
Well, Spence ensuring that England will have no cause for suspense as the ball goes all the way back to the shot stopper for Ghana. He will clear that ball out for a throwing for the Black Stars. Inaki Williams, he's breathing profusely. His players just cannot wait for the halftime break. Opoku, the man on our screens right now, quite a tall figure here is Opoku. And here we're seeing how Jude Bellingham just barged into him, and the question is, should they have gotten a free kick there?
Yeah, I think that's a free kick. Yeah, that's a free kick.
The referee did not give it at that time for Ghana. Be some clearance from the Black Stars. They spent the first half bereft of genuine chances and excitement, to be honest. Long ball by goalkeeper Shari, and while Harry Kane speaks to the centre referee, nodding his head like he's not impressed enough. Antoine Semenyo and his boys will head into the halftime break in Foxborough, Massachusetts, knowing that they have been resilient enough to defend without letting in a goal at the end of the first 45. It's been England with all the possession, most of it at least 80% at the point. But yet, the Gills' edge chances have not come yet. Not for Harry Kane, not for Jude Bellingham or the likes. Many times, the Three Lions have tried to take a shot at goal to trouble goalkeeper Shari. That's been Ghana putting bodies on the line to act as an impediment to that happening. So we head into the break with these two sides on an even Stevens reality. It's halftime, and it's England 0, Ghana 0. As things stand, the two teams will be on 4 points from 2 matches. England will be top of the group on goal difference.
Yeah, I think that's a very, very good half for both teams. The Ghanaian side, they have defended so well, but how long can they defend? That's the most important part of football. And for the English side, how long can you attack without having that penetration? You know, even unto man and woman matter, no matter how you talk, that penetration, it is very, very important. You get, and the English side, they need to be desperate. They need to understand what they do in how they want to penetrate the Ghanaian side. Yes, the Ghanaian side cannot defend for 90 minutes, but the English side needs to do everything possible to get a goal, because at the end of the day, you cannot possess this game without scoring a goal, because that's the essence of playing football.
Yeah, indeed. And for these two sides, really, one thing is certain: Ghana will be the happier of the two if this game were to end like this. But for England, it will be seen as a lost opportunity to cement their status as one of the favourites for the World Cup. They're top 4 in the FIFA rankings. They're on the same pedestal with teams like Argentina, France, and Spain. And for a nation that have not won a major international competition since 1966, this could just be that year where they want to show the world how good they are and why they should be able to push to win the World Cup. Let's go in for a very short break, and we'll be back shortly to continue with our coverage of this fixture involving Ghana and England. We'll be picking your calls, all right, to view your posts, and also reading your comments on the comment section. We're via vivxsports, just for the records. My name is Chuma Nolin, here with a legend of Nigerian beach soccer and a man who captained that beach soccer Eagles of Nigeria. Abu Aziz is in the building as we look forward to what these two sides will have to offer in the second half. For now, though, stay with us. A bit of water so we don't have cause to slaughter. We'll see you shortly.
Under one roof and same language, there can only be one common factor: football. Reaching a historic milestone with 48 nations competing on football's grandest stage, the biggest tournament in football history. It's the 2026 FIFA World Cup. From football powerhouses to fearless newcomers, every nation arrives with one dream: to lift the most coveted trophy in world football. Africa stands proud, sending 10 of its strongest contingent to the global stage. From established giants to rising contenders, the continent stars are ready to showcase their talent, passion, and determination to billions around the world. For the debutants, this is more than a tournament. It's history in the making. New flags, new stories, and new heroes will emerge as they take their first steps onto football's greatest stage. The United States, Canada, and Mexico awaits the world to witness unforgettable moments, stunning goals, and the unifying power of the beautiful game. 48 teams, one trophy, endless possibilities. The FIFA World Cup 2026, where dreams become legends. It's time for the Mundial.
Sorry, I lost the first part of your question.
I was asking, trying to send across
all right,
tomorrow's game.
Our message it is simple. We want to express ourselves in the game tomorrow as the best of our skills, efforts, commitment. As I said, the message it is simple. We want to play great football. We want to play to win. We want to bring pride and happiness to the fans. That's the only thing that I'm sure our players they have in mind. And the message, it is a message of hope and confidence that being with them not for so many months, but the training sessions that I did with them, all of them are fully committed to deliver to the nation, to the flag. So I'm very much confident that the message will be positive tomorrow. Yeah, well, the game sometimes surprises. We have to make a decision and replace Chico. And it doesn't matter who was the player that I called, Chico was replaced. And now we're going to have the same group of central backs in camp. The names, you saw them today on the pitch. So we're ready to take off.
Okay. Just a couple of questions for both of you. First of all, this is all about preparation for the World Cup. Ghana is one of the few African countries that has reached the knockout stages, i.e. the quarterfinals. What do you consider would be a success for both for Ghana and for Africa, given that there are now 10 countries representing Africa in the next World Cup? And secondly, this particular match is the 150th anniversary of the Football Association of Wales. How important is it to you to make sure that despite that you get a good result for Ghana?
I'll start with the last. This game is so difficult. If you start to add complementary ideas and the 50 years of celebrations, the game turns even more difficult. So for me, it is simple. Tomorrow we start the game with one team against the other, 11 players on the pitch, trying to do the best and try to win. So we leave those things of celebrations and for you guys to talk about. For us, it's just a simple business, make full efforts, commitment, and play good football and try to win the game. That's the name of our efforts tomorrow. And again, for me, of course, I understand the reasons behind that you mentioned for Wales. For us, it's not only a preparation game, it's a preparation win, because we are here working to learn and be better and make everything better.
This fixture involving England and Ghana, as these two sides hope to officially qualify today into the round of 32 stage of the 2026 World Cup, taking place in USA, Mexico and Canada. Well, it's been a World Cup where Egypt, as an African nation, topped their group. Not too many can share that kind of story, but no African nation has gotten 6 points so far from their first two fixtures, and so the Black Stars can be that side. By the way, they've never won back-to-back games. They've never won actually their first two games, like back-to-back, in all of their appearances in the World Cup. So this will be some unprecedented achievement for them if they get it. You know, the game is so tight that even for Aziz, he choke. No worry, if he clear the throat, he choke like that. vivxsports certainly bringing to you all the tantalizing action from these 2026 World Cup, more so from an African perspective. And we sure can look at what's to come in the second half, in the match where England dominated possession-wise and had a few chances, but all of them were half chances, man, what we saw them have. Now in the second half, we'll have to offer something different for the two national teams. The disparity as to the rankings is as big as it comes. England number 4 in the world, and Ghana number 73 in the world. Little wonder we're seeing England dominate the Black Stars, but things can turn around. Ghana did not score a goal, did not concede after 90 minutes against Panama, only to find the back of the net in added time. Maybe that's the strategy here too. Maybe that's the idea. Just hold England, have one chance for Jordan Ayew or Antoine Semenyo or something like that, and then step up and score and win.
Who shoved the Jordan Ayew?
My brother, Ghana are ready, but are you?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not. That's the truth. Because this is said with ourselves, I don't think the Ghanaian side have anything to do bigger, better against the English side. Yes, sometimes we have seen teams defend, and they get a result. But I don't see this Ghanaian side doing that because sometimes after defending, what else are you doing with that ball? The Ghanaian side hasn't been able to get that going well for them, and it's actually a problem. Like I said earlier, you no go fit defend for 90 minutes for football because that fatigue go surely set in, and it's actually a problem. So it actually depends on how long the English side would continue putting in that pressure against the Ghanaian side. So let's just hope the English side after 15 minutes in the next
when the second half starts, right?
We see substitutions that would change the game because they need fresh legs. Yes, they have qualities on their bench. They have players like Bukayo Saka. They have players like
you spoke about some of those great guys really on that bench that can come on.
Rashford to come in and change the game.
Ivan Toney too,
we actually saw that in their first match. Bukayo Saka and Marcus Rashford came in and they changed the game immediately, and we saw how Bukayo Saka assisted Marcus Rashford for a goal. I actually expect that in this particular encounter. Maximum in the next 15 minutes, I expect that change, and I expect to see a result.
For England, really.
For England, yeah.
Ghana qualified for the World Cup in Qatar in 2022 at the expense of Nigeria's Super Eagles, but sadly got knocked out in the group phase. They will not want to experience that again, as to be knocked out in the group phase of the World Cup. This is their fourth appearance. Their debut experience was in 2006. Ironically, 2006 and 2010 happened to be their best season. Round of 16 in the 2006 World Cup and the quarterfinal stage in the 2010 competition in South Africa. Till date, those are the two best performances for the Black Stars. Question will be, are they getting better or getting worse? That's why they really have to show themselves as a team that are getting better.
They're getting worse. They're getting worse because the Ghanaian side I used to watch, they are that side that keeps possession. We know the likes of Michael Essien, how he keeps possession, and it's actually not a good thing to see that the Ghanaian side they haven't been able to keep that possession. They haven't been able to play as a team, and what they have been doing for the last 45 minutes is defending. Yes, when you play against a better team, you defend, but when you have the ball, what are you doing with that ball? That is also very, very important. But I have not been able to see that from the Ghanaian side.
Second half gives them a chance to respond to you if they can up the ante as far as their performance is concerned. We're via vivxsports, and we're bringing to you action around the World Cup. Please click on that subscribe button and you can rest assured that we'll have you covered with more matches to come in the competition. There are more African nations who are trying to get that ticket into the knockout rounds, and where better a place to be than to enjoy the watch-alongs with us right here at this time. Also, you can drop your comments via the comment section. I'll be going there to read out more of your thoughts as we progress, and then the phone lines can be buzzing to if you're watching us as a Ghanaian from any part of the world. Where are you watching us from, and what are your expectations for the second half of this game? Whether you're Nigerian who's hate watching, like we've seen supporters of Nigeria's Super Eagles laughing at South Africa when they lost to Mexico in the opening game. We're out, by the way, for that fixture at Bature, somewhere in Victoria and Lagos, for our watch party experience. Of course, we also did have that 54 Football X watch party experience as well too, in Bature for Côte d'Ivoire against Germany. Both games sadly ended with defeats for African teams, but this could be a better night really for African teams, as Ghana proving their might against the Three Lions of England. The game has kicked off as far as the second half is concerned. Ghana are now attacking from left to right with the all yellow outfit. England are playing from right to left with the white top on the blue shirt. Dark blue, feels like black. when you see that one. So we'll be reminding you right now that there's nothing that has changed as far as the players on the pitch are concerned. I'll just delve into that starting XI again for you. I'll let you in on the fact that barring a yellow card from Declan Rice, or given to Declan Rice in the first half, there's not been that much to talk about as far as punishment and sanctions are concerned for players from either side, and there's not been substitutions to Pickford, Rich James, Konsa, Guehi, Spence, Anderson, Madueke, Bellingham, Gordon, Harry Kane and Rice, who I spoke about earlier, are the players on the pitch for England. They started the match, they're still the same men starting the second half. And for Ghana, there's Jordan Ayew, Semenyo, Sibo, Yerinkie, Inaki Williams, Partey, Mensah, Opoku, Ajate and Senaya in there for the Black Stars of Ghana. Plus 234-813-619-7658. That's our number. You can dial that one. Is on your screen right now. I can imagine. That's plus 234 813-617658. I know you've said so much about England being, favorites to win this game and that they're going to win the game more likely than not. But what can Ghana do better, bro?
Yeah, what they can do better is to intensify how they approach the game. And approaching the game is not all about defending, but when you get the ball, what are you doing with the ball? There's this thing about football, and it's about when you play against a team that you feel they are better than you defend as a unit, but when you get the ball, you keep the ball and you attack them progressively. Teams don't like that, and you notice that in football there are teams that when they defend they get tired. Fatigue starts setting in, and that is when you can get your goal. So as much as the Ghanaian side are defending as a unit in this particular encounter, they need to try as much as possible to play offensively and progressively and do everything possible to get their goal.
They're trying to do it now. It's Semenyo trying to go past Jude Bellingham. Fantastic job done by Jude Bellingham there, just calmly recollecting the possession for retrieving that possession for the Three Lions of England. Semenyo though gets it back again for Ghana. Jordan Ayew takes it backwards for a bit. The Black Stars will come towards the right hand channel where there's the presence surely of Senaya, and he has lost the ball. 1966 world champions have Bellingham's pass misplaced too. That's just been the case for these teams in the last few minutes. Able to hold on to the ball for long enough.
That's just what I said initially, and if the Ghanaian side after defending, they try as much as possible to keep the ball and play progressively, they can get a goal. But the most important thing is after defending, what are you doing with the ball?
Now they can do something with the ball as they have it. Not too often, the reality. It's going to be spread wide to that left-hand channel where there's certainly the presence of Opoku and Mensah. Long ball for Ghana. To the right channel. Lovely control. 1v1! Well, the strike went wide away from Jordan Pickford. But that could just be a sign of what's to come for Ghana. That man Senaya walking forward, running forward with an overlapping run and almost creating something magical.
The truth is, when playing in matches like this, opportunities like that don't come often, and when you get it, you just need to capitalize. You need to make sure you get that goal.
England would like to respond as Anthony Gordon chases the ball, was unsuccessful. Now we can watch that again, bro. See the switch of play from left to right for Ghana. Whoa, Senaya, that control was fantastic. But it was Spence who came back in time to take that ball off the feet
I think
of Senaya.
It's a very, very good defensive display.
Indeed, bro. Shout out to you, Spence. Plays for Tottenham Hotspur. They're called Spurs, and he's here to spoil England in defense. Throwing. So you see Carlos Queiroz being spoken to by his assistant, was appointed as coach of Ghana just a few months ago after Otoado was sent packing at the end of the Africa. It wasn't the AFCON actually, because Ghana did not qualify for that, but Ado was sacked just a few months back. And Carlos Queiroz, who had taken Iran to the Qatar 2022 World Cup, is now in charge of Ghana. It seems to be a thing around African nations like Tunisia, who just got a coach for
if
2
results
matches
no
only.
they come Sakam now. Result no they come Sakam here because there are 1 million people out there that they are ready to do that job. So the result isn't coming. So I think the Ghanaian FA actually did a good job.
It was the same Ado who qualified them for the World Cup, bro. He's on that for back-to-back World Cups now.
In this game of football, once you are not doing well, you have to go. That's the most important part.
Sometimes the argument too about time. Is it enough time for the new coach to prepare? It's like what happened to Nigeria Super Eagles when they brought in Las Lagabag for the 2010 World Cup or so. The man really ensured that we're able to lag at the back. So we just went back. We Las Lagabag in England. Even England said, even I never click for them. Not even the
yeah, I think
it's communication.
Their third quarter, third half, they have not been able to click, and it's actually affecting them. So I expect a change in the next few minutes for them. Like I said, the English side, they have quality players on the bench. That's the most important part of the game. They need to do everything possible to switch it up right now, because at the end of the day, if they don't win this game, it becomes a problem for them, because there is no guarantee that they are going to win their last match. So they need to do everything possible to win this game. Looking at a team like Argentina, they have won their last 2 games. So England on their own side, they need to try as much as possible to win today. Yeah, it's very, very important.
It is important for them to be assured of a place in the round of 32, but looks like it's even more of a challenge for Ghana. England have Panama to play in their final group game. Ghana have Croatia.
No guarantees England will win. No guarantee, because at this moment now we have seen underdogs digging it out, and it's very, very understandable that we see teams going all out to get results.
Indeed, Ghana could try to get a result here with Jordan Ayew placing the ball on that corner spot from the left hand side. Will be an in-swing out with his right foot. By the way, Michelle Oberiko 7244. I see you. I'm going to go back to your comments. Thank you for speaking to us. The corner kick is taken wide towards the right hand side. Long ball goes straight to goalkeeper Jordan Pickford, who has a collision with a Ghanaian player, and that will be a goal kick, free kick, goal kick for the Three Lions of England. Yeah, for Michelle Oberiko 7244. Michelle says Ghana is packing the ball, so indeed though they are. But we've seen a bit more of a few attacking moves from them in this second half compared to what we saw in the first half.
They have been coming out in the second half, so the English side needs to just switch it up. Very, very important.
It is for Jordan Ayew, who is the record holder when it comes to the highest number of caps for the Ghanaian setup. One of the sons of the legendary Abedi Pele, one of the greatest African footballers of all time and legend of Ghanaian football. And Ayew also played in England, so he is familiar with a few of the faces on the pitch tonight. Three Lions. Long ball towards that right hand flank. Player falls in the penalty area of Ghana. Rises back immediately. No appeal for a penalty at all. They know. And there was not going to be that in the conversation. Now there could be a free kick for England. Yes, there will be. And they want to take it very quickly, Harry Kane, but he stopped immediately. The referee may sanction the Ghanaian player for interfering with the play, and that was the guy Sibo. So Harry Kane wanted to take the free kick very quickly, and Sibo just went and acted as an impediment to that move.
Yeah, no matter how good you are, no matter how better you're playing, the essence of this game is that goal, and this is what the English side, they have not been doing. Their actions in their final third has not been good, and we also saw this in their first game. So until that substitution, so they need to do everything possible to get that substitution done, to get that goal, because it is very, very important right now. They need to win because, like you know, in football, there is no guaranteed success, so they need to try as much as possible to improve that final third decisions.
They have to, and this guy Spence can help them out from the left back position to Guehi to Konsa. Rich James now from the right hand side for the Three Lions in the 56th minute. Still England nil, Ghana nil. 2011 meeting that ended 1-1 is the last and only time that these two nations have had a face-off before tonight. And looks like this match is going nowhere. Semenyo came into this fixture as the biggest name on paper for the Black Stars, but we are not seeing that happen yet. We are not. And that's concerning for the man that had the fewest touches for amongst the players that played, for the entire duration of that fixture for Ghana. And today is not different. Spence coming forward for the Three Lions. Lovely pass by Spence. Fantastic opportunity for Gordon. Spread wide. Goes towards that right hand side. Noni Madueke! And Ghana will head just before he gets to the line. England still have the ball though. A shot straight into the arms of goalkeeper Shari. And this is a shot on target for the Three Lions.
I think this is the first time we've seen the English side going all out. So maybe with this particular scene, we might see the English side capitalizing on that, because they need to try as much as possible to get into the rhythm more. Yeah.
Obviously, after you get the rhythm, it's about the Blues. Just watching again that attempt from Noni Madueke and how Ghana put bodies on the line. Gordon eventually had that chance for a shot, and it was easily saved by goalkeeper Shari. That's a glimpse of what England can do. They played one of their finest display of football against Croatia in that 4-2 success, but we have not seen that same quality for most of this fixture here. Declan Rice to Spence. Spence spreads it wide to the right side. Noni Madueke with the control. Ghana will try to clear this out for a throw-in. They have done that. Throwing it is for the Three Lions of England, who are attacking from right to left. Just to remind you again. And it's going to be contact to Declan Rice. Semenyo gets the ball off Rice with some physicality. Through ball now. Ghana. A chance to up the ante. Where he will try to defend for his life here. The Black Stars. Referee says play on, no free kick. There was a body check. Body check on Sibo. Now he's England's turn again with Gordon. And it's going to be out for the Three Lions of England. A throwing. You see a young boy who has a replica of the World Cup. This boy, give me this World Cup now. I don't mind though. Seems fine. Nothing. Well, Gordon again, running towards his marker. To Bellingham, supporting to cross by Jude, and headed out by the Black Stars. Guehi to Konsa. The Man City man brings in Elliot Anderson of Nottingham Forest. Gordon. Anderson. Gordon again. England just have to try and unlock this defensive door of Ghana. And the cross from Gordon sees the referee running towards that spot. I think this is going to be a free kick for the Three Lions. Senaya guilty of the foul. My oh my, what a game we've not seen. My memory serves me right. We've been craving for, not craving really, but have been saying, are we going to see a goalless draw in this World Cup?
Yeah, I think we should be able to see that.
And this one now could be that goalless draw, maybe. Inaki Williams gets a yellow card for the tackle. I think he was the one who fouled Gordon at that time. It's been a World Cup that's given us goals aplenty.
Yeah.
So it'll be shocking if this one ends.
We have actually seen so many good goals.
It was Spain there, that was
actually seen. We have actually seen good goals. The truth is, the English side, they have not been decisive.
Rice takes that on towards the far post. England have the connecting header, and Anderson's attempt will give them a corner kick, Abu.
Yeah, we have not been, the English side, they have not been decisive enough in their final third. And I think that's been affecting them. But they just need to make some good substitution maybe in the next few minutes to get that goal, because it is well needed.
What a match we're having. Cape Verde held Spain to a 0-0 draw. Ghana going to do the same to England too. Declan Rice stands over the ball. Will be a corner kick for side who have been finalists in the European Championship in the last two editions of that competition. Lost to Spain in the Euro 2024. Declan Rice takes the corner kick as an out winger from the right hand side with the right foot of his. And as much as there was the connection to the ball, it's too high, out for a goal kick for the Black Stars of Ghana. There was Anderson Elliott who had that header, but it was going nowhere, as some English fans are saying, Omo, we'll go even score for this match, so. It's a goal kick for Ghana. The goalkeeper, Shari, will be taking this. This way to be a match involving the Nigerian national team. You'll be hearing stuff like, oh, we are saying, give us one goal. Gordon throwing for England.
You don't know Gordon. You don't know Gordon. Especially the alcohol one.
A foul right in front of the center referee by Thomas Partey. Nice to see that, Martinez, Partey with the foul on Harry Kane.
The right name for
I tell you, man. I tell you. It's a free kick for England. And this match is yet to come alive. Are we finally going to have that moment come through right now with this set piece for the Three Lions? Portugal scored 5 against Uzbekistan. Algeria beat Jordan 2-1. Norway ran out 3-2 winners over Senegal. All of these matches have happened between the early hours of this morning and right now. Nigerian time, that is. This is the only one yet to give us a goal today. Rice, this is his sport.
Not his sport, I beg. Now against Real Madrid, that's just a one in a lifetime opportunity.
Rice takes it as an indirect free kick and couldn't get to Harry Kane. Headed out by Ghana. A returning shot. Will give the Three Lions a chance for another attempt. This one was blasted over the bar by who? Noni Madueke. Rice this one, say you
can't.
Everywhere go just you.
He can't. That's the truth. When you're talking about free kicks, you can't mention Declan Rice among the top 10 free kick players in the world or in history. That's just the simple truth. Yes, I am an Arsenal fan, but more they talk true. Him not even play free kick reach our own JJ Okocha. That's just the truth.
Well, awesome JJ Okocha finished as joint top scorer in AFCON 2004, and the goals came from set pieces, free kicks like the one he had against Cameroon, and true penalties. So it was beautiful, really. He's a man who was in form that period and scored 2 free kicks for Bolton Wanderers before going to the AFCON. Then went to the AFCON and scored 2 free kicks for Nigeria as well. Yerinkie may have scored against Panama for Ghana, but looks like he will not have that chance today, as Bukayo Saka is about to come onto the pitch for the Three Lions of England. Oh, Yerinkie has an injury concern, actually. It's not like he's been taken off. So the medical team of Ghana will attend to him right now, as Bukayo Saka is warming up to be introduced onto the pitch. England will be making the first 2 changes. And someone will say, oh really? Yes, O'Reilly. Manchester City left full back is about to come through alongside the right winger from Arsenal, Bukayo Saka.
Yeah, I think it's a very, very good attacking substitution. They needed that because no matter how you dominate, you need to score. And this is exactly what the English side has actually done. Yes, O'Reilly, he is a left back, but we have known him to be that left back with qualities to score goals. So I think it's a very, very good one for them.
to Gordon and Spencer out, and Bukayo Saka and O'Reilly have come on for England. Ghana are saying whatever is good for the goose is good for the gander, even in Uganda. This is not propaganda though, it's just the Black Stars also making their change. Inaki Williams not had too much of an impact in this game, to be fair, as two positive impacts that is, and he's off for Ayew. And there's also the presence of Fatawu who's coming for Adu. Well, the two teams now have to battle for changes. Yes, Ayew is going to be going off. So it's Fatawu and Ado that are coming on. Ayew is captain of this side, but has unfortunately today been unable to improve the footballing play for the Black Stars. And looks like Ayew wanted to still remain on the pitch though. Coach of Ghana, Carlos Queiroz, is a man who's highly respected, was very popular in England as assistant manager to Sir Alex Ferguson at Manchester United for so many years. Today he's the coach of Ghana, who will come forward from that left-hand channel, hoping to get the ball to Semenyo. Well, the Black Stars have picked forward out of his penalty area. Big forward may be sanctioned here. Semenyo is asking for a free kick for Ghana, but apparently the free kick will go England's way. Well, there was a clash of bodies there as Pickford came out to help his side defend. My, oh my. Watching this again, looks like the Ghanaian player had his foot to the ball. Adu, who just came on. Let's see. Oh, he miskicked and then just, clashed into Jordan Pickford here, who did not do anything, to be fair. Yeah, Carlos Queiroz is asking for a penalty, a free kick for Ghana. Same with the Ghanaian fans in the stands, but nothing's going to come their way. And there's Prince Audu. Victoria plays in, hugs Jordan Pickford, and play restarts. Noni Madueke has switched flanks, bro. He was on that right hand side. Now we're seeing a bit of him from the left now.
Yeah. Bukayo Saka is in the game right now, so they need to just switch positions. I think it's actually a very, very good one. But like I said, they need another player that can guarantee them a goal, which is Marcus Rashford. They still have that player on the bench, so maybe they should be taking Madueke out right now. It's very, very important.
England could have that goal. Well, there's a lovely strike there, but goalkeeper Shari went down low to save that from Harry Kane. Let me say, first of all, go down low. That's exactly what Ashari did. And England are now having the shots on target. That could just be an insight into what's to come. This game heads into the final 20 minutes of regulation time. Three Lions go back to Guehi. He brings in Konsa just around that 30-second area. Elias Anderson. Noni Madueke. Here he is towards the left hand side. We'll drift into Maguehi on the center. Konsa has it now. Bukayo Saka. This could be Saka's moment now. Oh, he's forced backwards for a bit. Bukayo Saka. England still have the possession. Guehi, the Man City man again. O'Reilly also going forward to help out. Noni Madueke. Madueke crosses the ball through, goes to the far post, and he's headed out for a goal kick for Ghana. Abu?
Yeah, I think the English side, their game has improved. That is the most important part. But like I said earlier, they still need to bring in someone that can guarantee them a goal, which is Marcus Rashford. This player actually did well for Barcelona last season, and we all saw it in their last game. He came on as a substitute, and he got a goal, a very, very good goal at that. So when they are struggling for a goal right now, knowing fully well that they need a goal in this particular encounter, they need to bring him on. Madueke has done well, but I think they have 20 minutes. They can take off Madueke and bring on Marcus Rashford right now.
Well, Rashford is on that bench. He could be called upon as we progress. Now we have another hydration break, the first in the second half, in addition to what we saw in the first half. And the players are on some kind of break. So keep your thoughts pouring in via vivxsports. That's who we are. Please click on that subscribe button. We come around here every single time to have fun with you when we do have massive football competitions and other sporting events. At the end of the World Cup, we'll still have the Women's Africa Cup of Nations in Morocco, and we'll be here to bring to you all the action as Nigeria Super Falcons push for title number 11 as African champions. It was myself and this fantastic gentleman here, Abu Aziz, who were in the studio together for the exciting final of WAFCON 2024 that took place in 2025. As the Super Falcons emerged as African champions for the 10th time in their history. So there's quite a handful of games to come, matches from the World Cup, matches from the WAFCON, and so much more to come until the end of the year. So please just click on that subscribe button and you'll be grateful you did, because we're here to keep you company, to show that we're heavyweights in the African footballing industry. All right. Time again to go in for a very short break, just for a minute. All right, as they have the hydration break, we'll be off for a minute, and we'll be back to continue the drama for you as England and Ghana pushing to see which of these two sides will get victory, top the group, and qualify automatically to the round of 32 stage of the 2026 World Cup. See you shortly.
When the world comes together under one roof and speaks the same language, there can only be one common factor: football. Reaching a historic milestone. It's history in the making. 48 teams, one trophy, endless possibilities. The FIFA World Cup 2026, where dreams become legends. It's time for the Mundial. Stars are ready to showcase their talent, passion, and determination to billions around. Where dreams become legends. It's time for the Mundial.
Live footballing wise, there's nothing you lack. Together we're set to hit the mark and take you out of the dark with our presentations back. Can't always say hack, we're back on via vivxsports. Chuma Noli in here alongside the one and only Abu Aziz, and we're still having the hydration break at the stadium in Massachusetts, as we cannot have more than one set. There are not two sets. It's Ghana and England still playing out a 0-0 draw. I don't know, man, if any of these teams will win. Still to come, by the way, today in the World Cup, Abu Aziz will see another African side come to the fore with their fixture. DR Congo will be playing later today. Somebody will say Dr. Congo, but don't try that at home, so you don't have cause to meet your doctor. All right, for them, some medical checkup or something. There will be Panama against Croatia, a game also in this same group. That's Group L, and that will be by midnight, while Colombia will take on DR Congo by 3 a.m. What's your mind telling you for these matches, bro?
Yeah, I think the English side should still nick it. They still have that chance to win the game. Yeah, it might be a slim victory, but they should still win, because there is something about football, and this is fatigue will surely set in, and that fatigue usually comes in maybe 15 minutes to the end of the game, and I think time is now.
Time is now for England and Ghana, and also, you know, for the Panama-Croatia game that's also in this group. Are you seeing Croatia sweeping Panama and scoring all the goals in this
Croatia, they haven't done so well in the tournament. Yeah, but I expect them to win Panama. Yeah, Panama side, they might also defend well. We have seen underdogs doing so well, but yeah, you cannot take it away from the Croatian side. Yeah, they would try as much as possible to want to qualify into the next round, and yeah, the Croatian side should have a victory against Panama. Yeah.
And then we have the Al Congo to play against Colombia later by 3 a.m.
Yeah, I think that should be a very, very big match because the African side are no longer pushovers. You get, so I expect that to be a very, very big match. The Colombia side, yeah, we have Luis Diaz. He plays for Bayern Munich. He's actually one of the best wingers in the world right now. You would want to deliver his polling units. You get it is very, very important. He comes out smoking today. I expect a slim victory for Colombia.
Well, especially knowing that the R Congo held Portugal to a draw as the play restarts now, and it's Ghana who are holding England to a 0-0 draw after over 70 minutes of action. Goalkeeper Shari gets the ball for the Black Stars, who are, just to remind you, attacking from left to right with the all-yellow outfit. England playing from right to left. England will want to come forward, but the centre referee spots a Ghanaian player who's still down on the top in his penalty area, holding on to his waist. You know, it's yeah, there was a push from Harry Kane on the Ghanaian player sporting jersey number 26, and he's not too happy with Harry Kane for doing that. And Senaya, that's the man, he's telling the referee, you're supposed to give Harry Kane card now. Give him card now. The referee just says it's fine, let's keep it going. Alright. And the play will restart shortly. 78 minutes on the clock. Players on the pitch still chasing the ball like a flock. But their defenses have been very difficult to unlock. Goalkeeper Ashari has launched that ball forward into the half of England. Three Lions heading the aerial ball into Ghanaian territory. Back again into England's half. And Konsa alongside Guehi trying to do their job. Ghana will take it back to the centre-back partnership of Opoku and Ajete. Rich James gets control briefly for England. Heads the ball to his teammate. Foul committed. Free kick for the Three Lions in the half of the European nation. What a game we're having. Still no goals to report to you. Maguehi comes forward now for England. Can this be the moment? Noni Madueke. Oh, he's getting all the support he can get. And Ghana get the ball. Well, lovely through ball. This will be to a chance for 1v1. It is that star on jersey number 26 who is keen to get something for the Black Stars of Ghana, but was stopped in his tracks. Well, Ghana asking a few questions there of this back line. Senaya, he was 1v1 with Pickford and just lost it with his touch. Oops. Abu.
I think in games like this, you don't get opportunities like that enough. When you get it, you just need to try as much as possible to capitalize, and this is one of those chances that you need. You know, as long as football is concerned, scoring goals and in moments like this makes you that hero. And this is one of those moments. Unfortunately, the Ghanaian striker has not been able to do that, and they might actually regret moments like this.
Well, we saw Cote d'Ivoire regret that miss from Adingra, and he took too much time on the ball as the Ivorians eventually lost to Germany by 2-1, courtesy of a couple of goals from Undaf. And you're just wondering if Ghana missing that opportunity could lead to England going all the way to score and win this fixture. Noni Madueke has the ball for the Three Lions right now, though. Well, Guehi. English fans are cheering and chanting for their side. Konsa. Declan Rice. Konsa again. Well, Konsa. walking forward to Guehi, pardon me. England don't want to start our for sure. Guehi with the long ball towards Bukayo Saka. And Ghana will head that one out. But the Arsenal man regains play for his side. Konsa again. The referee says, hey, stop play immediately. And it's going to be a free kick apparently for the Black Stars of Ghana. What a match we're having. This is going to be the 4th draw in 9 matches against African teams. By the way, England have played more games against African teams than any other nation in the World Cup. Watching again, it was that touch, bro.
Yeah, I think
Senaya, it was that touch.
I think it's actually a very, very good goal scoring opportunity that a player that wants his name to be on the eye level should be scoring.
Should be scoring that. O'Reilly to Bukayo Saka. Jude Bellingham. Mark Guehi. England spreading the passes. They want to come out tops in different classes. They want to put smiles on the faces of the masses. Well, they will have Madueke to Jude. Switching play towards the right side to find Bukayo Saka. Saka goes past his marker. Saka goes not past the second one, but gets a free kick for England. Free kick for the Three Lions. Yeah, you could just feel that really. Saka being held and halted by Mensah. Free kick for England. They have tall figures and tall players like O'Reilly. We'll be hoping to head this one into the back of the Ghanaian net, and Declan Rice will, as always, step up to take the set piece. Saka talking to Declan Rice. They have to decide what they want to do. 2 players who play for the same club, Arsenal. Looks like Saka may take it now. So Rice has gone away from the ball. Saka will take it with his left foot as an in-swing gab across. This could be England's chance. They've been craving for it for a while now. Saka launches the ball through into the penalty area of Ghana, and Ghana's defensive wall heads that out at the first time of asking. Well done to Mensah. No need for any extra move by Guehi. I think the referee spotted an infringement against the Three Lions, giving Ghana a chance for a free kick. The fans don't understand what exactly they're seeing here, man. Just reminds us of what we saw in Korea, Japan 2002 as Marcus Rashford, a man that Abu Aziz had been calling to come through.
Yeah, I think it's actually a very, very late substitution. This substitution should have happened like 10 minutes ago. But it is what it is. We just have to give it to the coach. Maybe he understands the player more than us. So, but the truth is, sometimes these coaches, they are human. They don't get everything perfectly done. But anything is still possible. We still have 10 minutes to play, and it is possible we get a goal. But I still see the English side scoring and winning.
Well, Ghana want to ensure that does not happen. Stay clear their lines. It's not the first time they're going to be playing a goal extra against an African team. England. It was 0-0 against another West African side, Nigeria Super Eagles, in the final group game for the 2 nations in Korea, Japan 2002. And then even Stevens that one 0-0. Looks like we're on course to achieving that same reality for the Black Stars of Ghana. Sakado wants to change things for his team. Saka, lovely pass, and Ghana will defend. Possession back though to the Three Lions of England. Guehi spreads it wide to this left-hand channel. Cross. So Marcus Rashford is now on the pitch. And a foul is committed. Free kick, this will be for Ghana. It was Marcus Rashford who said, hey, I didn't touch the man, so why is it a free kick for Ghana? But that's what the referee has seen. That's what the referee has decided to go for. Fatawu, the player who was fouled. And that man, Fatawu, just around the place, really plays for Leicester City in the championship last season. Ball all the way back to goalkeeper Jordan Pickford. Nearer and nearer, just the time that shall surely be when the centre referee will end this fixture. We're still yet to see a goal after 86 minutes. There'll be, of course, several minutes of stoppages, courtesy of the fact that we had the hydration break. O'Reilly for England to Maguire. 3 Lions are coming forward again. Marcus Rashford with the possession from this near side. That's the left hand side. Launches across with his right foot. And well, the ball was floated right, but rebuffed by Ghana to Bukayo Saka now. Saka on that right hand side. Saka twists and turns. A short save by goalkeeper Shari. And England are now coming forward with a quest to get a reward. But perhaps Shari deserves an award. He's been making the saves for Ghana in the second half. England will come again. Long ball. Bodies all over the place for the Black Stars. They'll go towards that right hand side. Reece James with a cross. A header hits the frame of the goalposts. O'Reilly cannot believe it. Harry Kane cannot believe it. Ghana have escaped unscathed. And Abu is left speechless. Shaggy once sang a song where he said, "Girlfriend, this is your lucky day." Maybe Ghana, this is your lucky day.
Yeah, very, very lucky. Very, very lucky because the substitutes from the English side, they have been doing amazingly well. We've seen Bukayo Saka, we've seen O'Reilly, we've seen all the players that got in. They've changed the momentum of the game, and they've almost gotten a goal, and it's actually showing. We just hope they still get a goal in this particular encounter, because in football 1 minute is a very, very long time. Like I said, they need to win this game, and it is very, very important for them.
Opong comes in for Senaya. And the importance of the victory for England. Can I tell you that it's also a big deal for them, that importance as well too, as the ball goes back to Jordan Pickford. 88 minutes on the clock. Konsa. Guehi. England will come again. Marcus Rashford on the near side here. That's the left hand side of attack. Switches flanks to Bukayo Saka, who's free on the right. Saka controls. Not well enough. Easy for Ghana to have Mensah get the ball for them. 3-4 England. Taken from that far side. Konsa to Guehi. Misplaced pass for the 3 Lions. Now it's going to be Ghana's turn to launch an attacking move forward. And hey, it's just too much space. Declan Rice got to the ball before his rival, who is also eager to come forward, but lovely interchange of passes, I should say. Ghana passing from the back and passing themselves out of trouble. Clearance for the Black Stars. Guehi gets the ball again for the Black Stars. Well, for England, I should say, to Marcus Rashford. The Black Stars will have to defend. Rashford to Guehi. England will like Spence to support you. Konsa. Declan Rice. Konsa. Sir Alex Ferguson will call this one squeaky bomb time. Marcus Rashford drifts and launches across again with his right foot, but Ghana will head that out one more time. Oops. And the young player is down. The referee would halt play for a bit. So Rashford leapt high to get that ball, and in the process of landing just got on Yerinki. Watching again how that chance came the way of O'Reilly as he headed the ball and he hit the crossbar. Could have been the opening goal of this match. Harry Kane with the return shot, and he blasted that one way up. He didn't feel blessed. Kane searching to break that record of Gary Lineker, which is 10 goals in the World Cup.
From small, you don't already they feel like this.
Ghana themselves will have an attempt and goal. Semenyo is still on this pitch when he has not delivered for the Black Stars yet. Semenyo. In the World Cup, where the star players for the respective national teams have been coming to the fore. It's not been the story for Sadio Mane of Senegal and Antoine Semenyo of Ghana so far. Proving wrong to come again. We're going to see several minutes of added time in this. Marcus Rashford. Guehi. Sol England one more time. Konsa. So, Rich James. We've seen England make 5 changes in this fixture. Ghana have made 3. Not too many options on the bench for the Black Stars to call upon as 2 high-profile names, that is. They've considered a corner kick. England will have this. Goalkeeper Shari has saved his side time and time again, more so in the second half, and is keen to keep that clean sheet for his 2nd consecutive fixture in the World Cup. Should be a fantastic achievement for the shot stopper for Ghana. Now they will have to defend this corner kick as Guehi is amongst the players in the penalty area of the West African nation to help 2 scores. Declan Rice will take this from the left side with his right foot as an in-swing across. Oh, the Arsenal man wants to be sure his teammates are ready. Rice launches that ball through to the far post. To no one in particular, it's out for a goal kick for Ghana. What a match. What a match. Well, the expectations when kickoff had come around was that we're going to have for ourselves a cracker of a game.
Yeah.
But that's not been the case for most of this fixture. Ghana colonized by Great Britain. And on the pitch tonight, they don't want to be colonized by the English. Jude Bellingham can help England though. Bellingham.
No, not Bellingham.
It's going to be that cross now from Marcus Rashford. Yeah, so apparently that was just me forgetting the fact that Bellingham has been taken off, by the way, pardon me. Yeah, so you mentioned that was Morgan Rogers. Roger that, my brother.
Roger.
Yeah. You give me small Roger me, I beg. So Bellingham out of the pitch, and Rogers, yes, one of those players who came on from Madueke to go down to Bellingham. And the 3 men behind Harry Kane off. Corner kick again for England. Is Declan Rice, goes to that far post again. Ball crossed in. Ghana hit the ball on the line. Guehi thought he was going to score. Out for another corner kick for England. DJ Khalid will say another one. In local parlance, you hear stuff like "go the smell." England can perceive it, but will they have a taste of it? Only time will tell. Declan Rice. Harry Kane in the mix. Rice again with another cross. Goalkeeper Shari comes out to punch that out. It's going to run off for a throwing for England. Desperate defending for the Black Stars of Ghana as Iberichieze, who's on the pitch now, came on for Elliot Anderson. Will take that throwing. Eze, Premier League champion with Arsenal. Gunners will launch the ball towards the right side, connecting header for the 3 Lions. After another throwing for them. The end is so close for this fixture. England will try all they can. Ghana will be grateful to see this one go out for a goal kick. This should be for Ghana.
Corner kick.
Would it be?
Corner kick.
Just watching again that header from Guehi and how it was headed off the line basically. The English fans cannot believe it. They thought that was going to be their moment of magic. So it's another corner kick for the 3 Lions. Declan Rice will going for it again. This one from the right side. Harry Kane, O'Reilly, Guehi, Konsa, all of these players, Marcus Rashford, are lurking around the place hoping that they can connect to this cross. Even Morgan Rogers, fingers crossed for some English fans. And Ghana will bring in their 4th substitution of the game. trying to boost out their defensive options here. It's close. It's not too far away for the Black Stars. Declan Rice takes this as an out-wing across, headed out by the Black Stars. And the referee sets the free kick for Ghana. So the movement has evaporated, I should say. And it's Thomas Partey who gets the free kick for the Black Stars. We're going to have the goal kick from goalkeeper Shari. Adu was the man who was taken off. And it was Rahman who came in for him.
Baba Rahman, ex-Chelsea player.
Let's see a young Ghanaian fan, must be from a rich home, to be in this stadium in the United States of America. Long clearance. England have the ball in their half. Back to the goalkeeper, Jordan Pickford. Pickford coming under some level of pressure. He will pass comfortably from the back. Rich James supporting. England could launch one final attack maybe. Guehi to Pickford. Long ball by the goalkeeper from Everton. Well, Ghana will clear that, and the final whistle has been blown. Well, England tried, they knocked on the door, they came close a few times. The goalkeeper's best friend, the crossbar, stopped the chance from O'Reilly. Maguire saw his header headed off on the line. Goalkeeper Shari of Ghana made several saves. And the Black Stars have come, they have seen, they have held on, and have ensured that they have not lost to the fourth best team in the FIFA rankings globally. Full time in Massachusetts, it's the Three Lions of England nil, the Black Stars of Ghana nil, and the two sides have 4 points at this stage, with England top of the group and hoping to wrap things up in their final game against Panama, while Ghana with this are almost as good as dreaming of progressing to the round of 32 ahead of their game against Croatia. Abu Aziz.
Yeah, I think it's a good result for the Ghanaian side here. They didn't lose against England, almighty England, because no matter how you look at it, the England side are actually one of the favorites in this tournament. So I think it's a very, very good result for them, and it's actually a wake-up call for the England side as well, for them to understand that yes, you have to face some storm, some bridges before you get to the top. So it's actually a very, very good game, and I think defensively the Ghanaian side did a massive job today. And talking about defensively, it is not about just defenders, it's about defending as a team, as a unit. This is what the Ghanaian side did today, and I think they excelled well today.
They did actually, and now they can dream of potentially getting into the second round of the World Cup with 4 points, which could be good enough for so many countries, because there will be 8 slots for the third best finishers in their respective groups. On that note, we can wrap things up. Really was fun doing this one with vivxsports today. Kudos to my guys on the background, from Emmanuel Itugudo to, of course, the brilliance of Sami, as always, and the entire crew that have put this together. My name is Chuma Noli. Thanks, Abu Aziz, for coming through tonight, man.
My pleasure, brother. Correct. Good to have you guys, and it's unfortunate that we're watching a very, very good football match and we don't see goals, because the essence of football these days is to see goals. Unfortunately, we didn't get one, but it was fun watching football with you guys. Thank you, guys.
All right, see you next time. We're going to be here for more live matches from the 2026 World Cup in USA, Mexico, and Canada. Good night for now, dude.
Chai.